faster. It's rich Times Square. People are trying to run away from it, but it's no use. They're falling like flies. Now the smoke's crossing 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 800 yards away. It's 50.
2X2L calling CQ. 2X2L calling CQ. 2X2L calling CQ. New York, is it anyone in the air? Is anyone on the air? The fuck everyone go?
Good Lord, they're turning into flames. Now the whole field's caught fire. The wood, the barns, the gas tanks of automobiles spreading everywhere. It's coming this way. About 20 yards to my right.
Incredible as it may seem, both the observations of science and evidence of our eyes lead us to an inescapable assumption that the strange beings who landed in Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet fucking Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I have ever witnessed. Wait a minute, someone's crawling out of the hollow top. Someone or something. I can see peering out of that black hole 2 luminous discs. Are they eyes? It might be a face. It might be... Good heavens, something is wiggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. No, it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me.
Attenzione, volante 15. Pietro C5 alla gioielleria, il proprietario ha chiamato al 113.
October 29th, 2021. The night the KLRN players convinced a few listeners that Martians had landed again. For one shining hour, panic returned to the airwaves. Farmers checked the skies. Twitter blamed the government. And somewhere in New Jersey, a man still swears he saw a tripod. 4 years later, the dust has settled, mostly. The players have rebuilt the studio, restocked the turnips, and promised they'd never do another alien invasion, which brings us to tonight. Washington, D.C. Another ship, another visitor, but this time he comes in peace. KLRN Radio presents Hollywood. Greetings from a secret location in Vermont, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for the evening, JEFF. There is an ever-present question that has puzzled us and intrigued our world for centuries. Is there life on any of the other planets? So in tonight's play, we will tell you a possible momentous event in our future. The arrival on this planet of a man from outer space that is not me. The day the Earth stood still. With the holidays being just around the corner, you know what that means. Family coming into town, tables to set, and meals that seem to stretch on for days and days. Getting ready can feel like a lot, but there's one thing you don't need to worry about. What is going on your table? That's where Farmer Wilmuth's turnip products come in. Whether it's creamy mashed turnips, roasted turnip chips for snacking, or hearty soups that warm everyone after a long day, Wilmuth has you covered. They're farm fresh, they're versatile, and they bring a taste of the season straight to your kitchen. And here's a little secret for you. One bag goes a long way. Wilmuth's turnips are as easy on your budget as they are on your holiday prep list. Fresh, dependable, and most of all, guaranteed. Because nothing says holiday ready like a table filled with good food and good company. So as you get prepped for the season ahead, remember our sponsor, Farmer Wilmuth's Turnip Products, turning the simple turnip in the holiday tradition since the damn Martians nearly ruined his crop. And now, Act 1 of the day the Earth stood still.
It was a pleasant spring day, an ideal day for a walk in the park, a day to push the baby buggy and be glad you were alive, a day to stand in line behind the Circle K. There had been at least 20 such sparkling days that spring, perhaps a billion more of them since the Earth began, and nothing had ever happened to spoil them, but a few small fires, a slight head cold in the evening, or a rain squall. This spring day, in the middle of the marvelous 20th century, was different. It was the most different day that had happened since the first Christmas. The thing was noticed in Hong Kong first on the British radar.
But that's impossible. The thing must be doing about 4,000.
That can't be aircraft, sir. It must be a buzz bulb.
We probably better give an alarm. Keep it steady, though. It may be faulty equipment.
If the British radar in Hong Kong was faulty, so was the radar all over the Orient, in Asia and in Europe. So were the announcers on the radio. Kokoini Bud, Buckaroo.
This is gunning for India.
Sumo Odatanalin, Tama, or Radio Lapland.
The American radar screen quickly confirmed the fact that there was nothing wrong with the British radar, and that there was something very gravely wrong 40 miles out in space, far above the Earth.
Lieutenant Ferris to Baker. What the shit is that? I have an object at 200,000 feet, 4000 miles an hour.
And it was here, incredibly, it was here, burning down through the sky over Washington, D.C., hovering over the mall and descending. Not a sound, stillness, not a move from the cordon of tanks and armored cars and troops in full battle dress. No sound or gesture from the monstrous, doomed disc resting on the grass.
The ship, designed for travel outside of the Earth's atmosphere, landed in Washington today at 3:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still do not know where it came from. The ship is now resting exactly where it landed 2 hours ago. So far, there is no sign of life from inside the ship. Beyond the cordon of troops, tanks, and artillery is a huge crowd of curiosity seekers. Every eye, every weapon is trained on the ship. The atmosphere is one of terrific tension rather than a fear. It's been that way for just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something's happening. The spaceship is opening. Someone's coming out.
Keep calm, everyone. Don't get excited. Quiet.
A wedge opened in the smooth, unbroken metal skin of the spaceship. A ramp slithers out to the grass. Against an eerie glow of unearthly light from inside the spaceship stands the spaceman. He is a man, entirely like ourselves. He wears a close-fitting suit and a deep-sea diver's armor. But it's of alien material. A spherical helmet entirely conceals his head. He holds up his hand. He's going to speak.
We have come to visit you in peace. With goodwill, receive me as a friend.
Here he comes, men. Watch it. Keep that bar trained on him.
He's going for something in his tunic, sir. And I know tunic is a synonym for shirt, but he's still going for something, sir.
I said quiet, jackass.
It's a ray gun or something. I'm gonna let him have it.
I said wait. No, let it just stop. You fool. He's down. Hold back the crowd.
Everybody else, get back.
Oh.
Your wound doesn't appear to be that bad. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have gone for that ray gun.
It was not a weapon.
That's what they all say. But holy crap, he actually understands us.
It was a gift for your president. With them, you might have studied life on other planets like Uranus.
Well, it's a good thing you shut up after the last guy was here. He wouldn't have even known what you were trying to give him. But what's bothering the crowd, Lieutenant? Tell him to... Oh no.
A nightmare stands on the ramp leading out of the spaceship. A mechanical giant, monstrous, all metal and menace, with a visor on his helmet lifting slowly, revealing a dreadful light, blowing within that metal head, and suddenly out of that incandescence, a narrow ray. A nightmare. Rifles, tanks, artillery glow with the terrible incandescence and become vapor and mush of steel. And the deathly silence that follows. The robot strides down the ramp. The Avenger. From where?
Gort! Deglet of Roscoe. He won't hurt you now.
To a hospital.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
The doctors here tell me your wound is not serious.
No, it amazes them. It's almost healed already.
I'm very glad.
It should serve as some sort of indication of our powers.
Now, my name is Harley. I'm secretary to the president. I've been told you speak our language fluently and that your name is Mr. Clayton.
Much like Madonna, just Clay too. Just Clay too.
So the president has asked me to convey our deepest apologies for what has just happened.
Sit down, Ms. Harley.
I'm sure you don't have to point out that your arrival was something of a surprise. Have you been traveling long?
About 5 months. Your months.
Okay, so you must have come a very long way.
No, about 250 million of your miles.
Million. Okay. So naturally, now we're very curious to know where you come from.
From another planet. Let's just say we're neighbors.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's rather difficult for us to think of another planet as a neighbor.
I'm afraid in the present situation, you'll have to learn to think that way.
The present situation?
I mean, the reasons for my coming here.
Would you care to talk about your reasons for coming here?
Not now, nor with you alone.
Okay, so maybe you'd rather discuss it personally with the president?
I want to meet with the representatives from all the nations of Earth.
I'm afraid that might be a little bit awkward.
Why?
In light of the tensions and suspicions in our world today, such a meeting would probably be impossible.
Ms. Harley, my mission here concerns the existence of every last creature who lives on this Earth. It must not be complicated by the childish jealousies, intrigues, or suspicions of your planet.
Our problems are very complex, but maybe don't judge us too harshly on that.
I'm impatient with stupidity. My people have learned to live without it.
The president will, of course, do his best to bring about the meeting you desire, but stupidity is kind of a given in our current climate. I know it will be quite useless, but I wish it were otherwise. So I'm very sorry, Mr. Clayton.
Wait. Before making any grave decisions, I think I should get out among your people and become familiar with the basis for these strange, unreasoning attitudes.
Well, our military people are insisting that you do not attempt to leave the hospital right now. The door will be locked, and I'm sure you can probably understand that. So, good day, Mr. Clayton.
The door will be locked. Will it now?
Klaatu escaped, nor could the embarrassing news of his disappearance long be suppressed. It was read about in papers and described in excited tones over the radio.
The authorities at Walter Reed Hospital still refuse to comment on how he managed to escape, except to say that he broke into a hospital locker and stole clothing belonging to a staff doctor. While the government does not minimize the crisis, it urges people all over the world to remain calm and further advises that the facilities of all federal agencies are being brought to bear.
Calm, he says. Ha! He must need more RAM. It's terrible.
This was the latest and the only news among the countless millions listening. There were 2 women and a girl, an ordinary home on an ordinary street in Washington, Mrs. Crockett's roaming house. There was Mrs. Crockett, Helen Benson, and little Bobby Benson.
We are warned, however, that this is no ordinary manhunt, and we may be up against powers that are beyond our control or understanding, and that we...
Oh, I just can't stand any more of this.
Oh, I wanted to hear more, Mrs. Crockett.
It's exciting, isn't it, Mother?
Hush, Bobby.
Exciting? It's enough to drive a person. Oh, who are you?
I'm sorry, I saw your sign outside and the door was open. My name is Carpenter.
And?
I'm looking for a room.
Oh, of course you are. Yes, well, I do have a very nice room.
Are you a G-man?
No, young man, I don't lick boots.
I'm a girl, damn it. But I bet he is, Mom. I bet he's looking for that spaceman.
I think we've all been hearing too much about spacemen, Mr. Carpenter.
This is Mrs. Benson, Mr. Carpenter.
How do you do?
And this is little Bobby, my youngest guest.
Hi.
I'm Mrs. Crockett. You're a long way from home, aren't you, Mr. Carpenter?
How did you know?
Oh, well, I can tell a New England accent every time. This way, please, Mr. Carpenter. And so this Sunday morning, we asked the question that has been plaguing the entire world for 2 days now. Where is the creature and what is he up to?
Eat your cereal, Bobby.
Oh, Mom, I'm almost full as it is.
Bobby.
Excuse me? Okay, Mr. Carpenter.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Crockett. Please go on reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Creature and what is he? Okay. If he could build a spaceship that can fly to Earth and a robot that can destroy our tanks and guns, what other terrors can he unleash at will?
What a man.
Obviously, we must track down the monster and destroy him before he destroys us. Yes, well, correct. But then why don't they just do it?
This spaceman, or whatever he is, we automatically assume he's a menace. Maybe he isn't after all.
Well, then where is he, Mrs. Benson? What's he up to?
Well, maybe he's afraid.
Ah, he's afraid.
Well, after all, he was shot the minute he landed here. Wouldn't you be afraid too? I was just wondering what I'd do.
Perhaps before deciding upon a course of action, you'd want to know more about the people here.
Nothing strange about Washington.
A person from another planet might disagree with you.
Most of America. Oh!
It's all right. It's all right, Mrs. Crockett. That's Mr. Stevens calling for me. I'll go to the door.
That awful robot standing there like an ugly iron statue. It gives me the shivers.
Morning, Tom.
Hello, Helen. Hey, can anybody see us?
No.
So, all right, we're all set. I picked up some sandwiches, put gas in the car, and the radio's busted. So we can forget about this spaceman business for a while, huh?
I'm sorry. I haven't been able to arrange for anyone to stay with Bobby. Mrs. Crockett's going out, and I don't suppose we could take him with us.
I'm a girl, damn it.
All right, I guess we could.
Just today. Mrs. Crockett has plans, and I don't know who else to ask.
I don't have any plans if you don't mind a strange man hanging out with your young son.
I'm a girl, damn it.
Oh, Mr. Carpenter.
I'd be glad to spend the day with Bobby if you'd let me.
That sounds great. Thanks.
Well, it's very nice of you to offer. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carpenter. This is Tom Stevens.
Hello.
How do you do? Bobby and I had a fine time yesterday. I thought she might show me around the city today.
There you go.
Well,
please, I'd enjoy it.
And this is where my dad's buried. Robert Benson, Virginia, 1st Lieutenant, 45th Infantry, April 10th, 1916, January 29th, 1944. Holy crap, he was really old if he died in 1944.
Your father was very young, though, wasn't he, Bobby?
No, but he was killed at Anzio.
Does your mother bring around a lot of guys that you call uncle?
You would be the first one, Uncle Carpenter.
Did all these people here die in wars?
Oh, most of them. Didn't you ever hear of Arlington Cemetery?
I'm afraid not.
You don't seem to know jack shit, Mr. Carpenter.
I've been away for a while, Bobby, if you know what I mean.
Don't they have places like this where you've been?
Not like this one. You see, they don't have any wars. Let's walk.
All right.
Well, what would you like to do now?
Let's go to the movies.
All right.
No fooling?
No fooling. Do you have to have money to go there?
I want my $2. I've got my $2. I'll treat you, okay?
No, I want to take you. Look, do you accept these?
Gee, what are those? Diamonds?
Well, in some places, they're what people use for money. They're easy to carry, and they don't wear out.
I'll bet they're worth $1 million.
Would you give me your $2 for 2 of these?
Sure. Okay.
There you are.
Let's not say anything to Mom about this, huh?
Just getting creepier. Why not?
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Well, she doesn't like me to take advantage of people, like people, older men, hanging out with their... Anyway, hey, before we go to the movies, would you like to see the Abraham Lincoln Memorial? It's right over there by where the brand new ballroom's going to be.
Thank you. I would.
Well, this is it. That's the Gettysburg speech up there.
That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Those are some great words.
Damn right, those are some great words. That's some statue.
That's the kind of man I'd like to talk to. Bobby, who is the greatest man in America today?
Well, that's easy. That's Donald J. Trump. Gee, I don't know. The spaceman, I guess.
I was speaking of Earthmen.
Oh, I don't know. The president?
I mean, the greatest philosopher, greatest thinker, scholar.
Well, there is that Amish guy. But you know what? Wait, that's that Professor Barnhart, I guess.
Yes, Professor Barnhart?
He's the greatest scientist in the world. He lives right here in Washington, right near where my mother works.
Where's that?
The Department of Commerce. She's a secretary. Why?
I have an idea, Bobby. Let's go see Professor Barnhart.
What for?
You just said he's the greatest man in America.
You're kidding, right? Aren't you?
Wouldn't you like to meet him?
Well, sure I would. Oh, go on. I bet you'd be scared.
I think he's probably going to be more scared of an older man hanging out with a young child.
You're probably right. Okay, I like you, Mr. Carpenter. Yeah, that is weird. You're a real screwball. Gee, maybe the professor isn't at home.
Let's take a look through that window and make it even more weird.
This is just getting weirder by the minute, Mr. Carpenter. Please don't look in that window. I'll bet this is where he works. Look in there. Books all over. Blackboard's full of stuff. Aw, door's locked, too.
Is it?
Whoa, why no, it isn't. Bobby, oops. That's funny.
We'll go in and wait for him. I'm sure he won't mind.
I'm sure he won't mind either.
Right in.
Let's go. I think you just already peeked in the window. What the hell? Gee, just think all the brains that goes on in here. What's all that stuff on the blackboard?
It's a problem in celestial mechanics.
What's the matter?
He'll never get the answer this way. Let's see.
Hey, it says don't erase, don't touch. Yeah, don't touch.
That's right. Check. Correct. And here's where he gets off track. We'll fix that. I'm going to draw a giant dick right on this board.
Whoa, you must be an arithmetic teacher. I bet. That's a big one.
Differentiate the equation and a ball sack there.
Wow. What? Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Well, how dare you come in like this? How dare you write on that blackboard? Do you realize the professor's been working on that problem for weeks now?
He'll solve it in no time now.
Well, what is it that you want?
We came to see Professor Barnhart.
Well, he's not here. In fact, I don't think he's going to be back until evening. I think you better leave. I mean, I don't know what's in the professor's mincemeat pie, but I sure as hell don't want to find out.
Will you tell him that Mr. Carpenter was here, 1615 M Street, Northwest? I think he'll want to talk to me.
Indeed.
Thank you. Oh, and it may have entered your mind to erase that giant penis I've written on the blackboard.
Well, I did think about it, but I'll leave it for you if you want.
I would leave it. The professor needs it very badly. Come on, Bobby.
Alrighty.
Carpenter, 1615 M Street, Northwest, Carpenter, M Street. Operator, there's some screwball running around here. I think you better get me the police.
And that is Act 1 of The Day the Earth Stood Still. We will be taking a 4-minute commercial break.
KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
It's getting to be that time of year. The temperatures are dropping, the leaves turning, and she's breaking out the boots and vests. But despite the tight jeans, high knee boots, tight sweaters, and poofy vests, there's nothing she wants more than for me to give her a Dickens cider. And Dickens Cider is proud to announce a new extra large size pumpkin spice Dickens Cider. Yes, sir, she really likes that extra large Dickens Cider too. Whether it's while watching a movie or sitting outside by the fire pit, nothing excites her more than an extra large Dickens Cider. I even gave her an extra large Dickens Cider at the ballpark, but I had to wrap it up first because you can't just whip those things out in public. Be sure to give your girl an extra large Dickens Cider this fall. But even if all you can offer her is the regular size Dickens Cider, we're sure she'll enjoy that too. From all the hardworking people at Dickens Cider, happy fall, y'all.
Men of Earth, tired of feeling grounded since the Martian invasion? Our scientists have discovered something remarkable among the wreckage. The little green capsule. One tiny tablet reverse engineered from authentic alien technology, and you'll be ready for launch in 60 seconds or less. Why, even Commander Jenkins says... I haven't missed an orbit since. So when your evening looks like it's headed for re-entry, take control of your trajectory. Ask your doctor if Martian technology is right for you. The little green capsule, bringing the heat ray back to your love life.
Good evening, listeners. This is Ernest Wilmot speaking. You know, out here in Grover's Mill, we know a thing or two about strangers from the sky, and how a good hearty turnip stew can keep a man grounded when the heavens start acting peculiar. Why, it was just a few years back we had some excitement of our own, and we learned then that whatever may come from above, life still goes on down here in the fields. Tonight, our friends at KLRN Playhouse bring you the unforgettable tale first brought to the silver screen in 1951, the day the Earth stood still. It's a story born from the anxious heartbeat of the atomic age, when mankind looked to the stars and wondered who might be looking back. The growers of Wilmot family turnips found in this story a reminder that even in times of fear and wonder, there is comfort to be found in the simple things. A warm kitchen, a peaceful table, and a dish of good, honest turnips, grown right down here on Earth. So whether you're listening from a crowded city, quiet farmstead, or Alpha Centauri, we thank you for choosing Wilmot's turnips, the root vegetable trusted by families since before the Martians came to Grover's Mill. Your grocer has them in all 23 of our delicious varieties, from the plucky baby bunch to our famous white lady. And now for the KLRN Players presentation of The Day the Earth Stood Still, brought to you by Wilmot Family Turnips.
And here we are at Act 2 of The Day the Earth Stood Still.
It is early evening of the same day. Tom Stevens and Helen Benson drive up to the boarding house, aglow in post-collidal bliss, each unaware that the dark squad car parked at the curb a few feet ahead.
Well, here we are.
Thank you, Tom. It was a wonderful day, you know.
You still haven't answered my question.
Oh, you know how I feel, Tom, but I still want time to think it over.
If only I could tell the boss I was getting married and acquiring 2 dependents.
You're trying to sell ice cream to this Eskimo, though I admit you're a good salesman.
A good salesman wouldn't give you time to think about
it. Yeah, good night.
Oh, didn't you forget something?
Mwah.
Good night, Ellen.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, Mr. Carpenter.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, darling.
Mrs. Benson, this is Mr. Brady.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Mr. Brady's a government agent.
Oh? Did you have a nice day, Bobby?
We had a swell time. It was a lot of fun hanging out with a strange man all day, didn't we, Mr. Carpenter?
Boy, we sure did.
We went to the movies, had a banana split, he drew a dick on a board, and we went to see Daddy.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Carpenter.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Hey, we better get going.
Yes, good night, Bobby.
Good night, strange man I spent the day with.
I'll tell you the rest of that story tomorrow, the one of the chick with the big tits. But
all right,
Vincent.
Good night.
It was an absolute pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Benson.
The pleasure was all yours. Thank you.
Why did Mr. Carpenter have to go with Mr. Brady?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. Now, upstairs with you, young lady.
Oh, come on, Mamacita. We sure had fun today. We went all over Washington and went to see Professor Bernhardt.
Professor Barnhart?
Oh, sure.
Barnhart. All right, up to bed now. Pronto.
Is this the man you wanted to see, Professor Barnhart?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Brady. If I may speak to Mr. Carpenter alone, please.
I'll be outside.
You are Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, Professor.
The Mr. Carpenter who drew the penis on my blackboard.
My clumsy way of introducing myself.
Oh, forgive the manner in which you were picked up. Hilda called the police before I saw your annotations on my blackboard.
I appreciate the need for security, Professor.
I have not quite fathomed the problem, even with your remarkable assistance, Mr. Carpenter.
Look at it, sir. All you have to do now is substitute the left testicle at this expression point.
Yes, that will reproduce the first order testicle, but what about the effects of the other testicles?
Negligible. If you start adding some curly hairs here and there with variations of the parameters and possibly a vein going lengthwise down the shaft, this is the answer.
So vascular.
How can you be so sure? Have you tested this theory?
Oh, buddy. I find it works well enough to get me from one planet to another, if you know what I mean.
Wait.
I spent 2 days at your Walter Reed Hospital. I was interviewed.
I need no proof. This blackboard is proof.
If you're not interested, or if you intend to turn me over to the Army, we needn't waste any more time.
Interested? Will you excuse me one moment, please? Mr. Brady, yes, you may go now. Please thank General Cutler and tell him that I know this gentleman. So much for that, Klaatu. Please sit down.
Professor, much like George Michael, you have faith.
Faith of the heart and curiosity. Do sit down, sir. I have several thousand questions to ask you.
I would like to explain my mission here.
That is my first question.
It was my hope to discuss this officially with all the nations of the world. I was not allowed the opportunity. Now, we know from scientific observation that your planet has discovered a rudimentary kind of communism, and we also know you're experimenting with rockets.
Yes, that is true. What exactly is the nature of your mission?
To warn you that your planet faces danger, what I must say must be said to all concerned. I come to you as a last resort. I must take drastic action in order to get a hearing.
What sort of action do you mean?
Violent action? Perhaps leveling the island of Manhattan? Or toppling the Rock of Gibraltar into the sea? Well...
Would you for example, be willing to meet with a group of scientists I'm calling together. We're having our first meeting tonight. Perhaps you can explain your mission to them, and they in turn present it to their various people.
That is what I came to see you about.
One thing, Klaatu. Suppose this group should reject your proposals. What is the alternative?
There is no alternative, Professor. In such case, the planet Earth would have to be eliminated.
Such power exists?
Oh, I assure you, such power exists.
The scientists who are attending these meetings have come here from all over the world. This power you speak of, they must be made to realize that it exists. Now, you mentioned a demonstration of force.
Yes.
Something that would affect the entire planet?
That can be arranged.
Or perhaps a little demonstration?
Something dramatic, but not destructive. It's a quite interesting problem. Would tomorrow be all right?
Well, if you say so.
Say about noon?
Then tomorrow at noon? Good.
Going out tonight, Mrs. Benson?
Oh, it's you, Mr. Carpenter.
I'm afraid I startled you.
Yes, I am going out. Mr. Stevens is calling for me.
Everyone seems so
fucking jittery. Yeah, jittery is the word.
You know, Bobby is the only person I know who isn't jittery. She's a fine girl.
I'm a girl, damn it.
Naturally, I think so, even though she's a little confused.
Warm, friendly, intelligent. She's only the real friend I've made since I've been here.
Well, Mr. Carpenter, this is none of my business. But I'm going to ask anyway because I'm Hispanic and I just need to know. Why did that detective come here last night? That Mr. Brady?
Well, Bobby and I tried to see Professor Barnhart in the afternoon, but he wasn't in. Apparently, they thought I was looking for some secrets of some kind.
Oh, that must be Tom now.
Mr. Stevens, do come in. Helen is in the sitting room.
Alert Mrs. Crockett. She has a romantic mind.
Hello there, Helen. Not a minute to spare. You ready? Hello, Carpenter. Picture starts at 8:50 on the dot, Helen.
I'll be ready in a minute. I was just talking to Mr. Carpenter.
Oh, I hope Mr. Carpenter won't think I'm intruding.
Excuse me, I was just going up to my room. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Carpenter.
Have a good time, both of you kids.
Thank you. That was awful.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm a bit tired of hearing about Mr. Carpenter. Mr. Carpenter.
Shush.
I don't like the way he's attached himself to you and your daughter, son, Bobby. After all, what do you know about him?
Well, very little, it's true. All right, let's not stand and talk about it anymore. I'll go up and get my things.
Gee, Mr. Carpenter, thanks for coming into my bedroom and helping me with my homework.
That's well, there is to it. Basically, Bobby, if you act disinterested enough, there'll be putty in your hands. And the common denominator and then subtract, yeah.
I gotcha. Thanks, Mr. Carpenter.
I'm leaving with Tom, Bobby. You'll go to bed on time now, won't you?
I'll say goodnight again, Mrs. Benson.
Mr. Carpenter.
Yes?
Nothing. Good night.
Good night. Good night, Bobby.
Bobby, I think it would be better if you didn't see quite so much of Mr. Carpenter.
Oh, gee, Mom, he's swell. I like him. He hangs out with me in my bedroom all the time, and he's awful good at arithmetic. He even helped Professor Barnhart.
I'm sure he's a very nice man, hanging out in the bedroom notwithstanding. I just think he might prefer to be left alone. Now go to bed, darling.
Why would he want to be left alone?
I said so. Because I said so. Now go brush. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
Come in.
Bobby, do you have a flashlight I might borrow for tonight?
Well, hey there, Mr. Carpenter. Thanks for coming into my bedroom again. I sure do. It's a real Boy Scout one, even.
Thank you, Bobby.
Why do you want it?
The light in my room went out. See you tomorrow. Better go to bed.
Gee, I wonder if the batteries are any good. Mr. Carpenter.
Bobby went to the door and opened it. What he saw down the hallway puzzled him.
Sure.
Her. Mr. Carpenter's door was ajar. The light was pouring out of his room.
Funny. He said his light went out.
Then Mr. Carpenter came out, carrying the flashlight and stealing down the steps like a thief. This was peculiar, but this was adventure. Bobby followed Mr. Carpenter, and what she saw couldn't have been a dream. It was too real, but it couldn't have been true either. It was just deliciously frightful.
Yeesh.
Dream or not, it was filled with darkness, stung by staccato flashes from a genuine Boy Scout flashlight. Flashes that activated a giant robot into knocking out its guards so that Mr. Carpenter from the boarding house could get into the shed the Army had built around the spaceship. And dream or not, Bobby saw this Mr. Carpenter go into the spaceship, and then a wave of sheer terror swept over Bobby at last, and she turned and ran wildly away. The way girls always
damn
run
it.
in nightmares. Trying so hard and moving so slowly, all the time falling down. It was awful.
It was swell.
Well, when her mother came home around midnight, Bobby curled up on the sofa. Instantly, he jumped up and ran to her and to Tom Stevens as they came into the hallway.
Mom, listen.
Bobby, what are you doing down here at this hour, fully dressed? You're supposed to be in bed.
Hello, Mr. Stevens. Mom, I had to tell you.
Tell me what?
What's the matter, Bobby?
Well, I followed Mr. Carpenter tonight, right after you left. And gee, where do you think he went? Right into the spaceship.
Now, Bobby, just one moment.
Honest, Mom, I saw him. They got a shed built around the spaceship so nobody can get in. But Mr. Carpenter flashed a signal with my flashlight to that Iron Man up there, and what do you think?
Bobby, have you been dreaming again?
Why, sure.
No, Mom, honest, I haven't. I promise you. I saw it. He had my flashlight. I saw it.
Now, where did you see all this?
Well, I'm telling you, on the lawn, down at the mall, and that place where the soldiers are all out in front, the ones they all bitch about who were up there at D.C., that was out in front.
Uh-huh. Are the soldiers in the room with us now?
Well, that robot fella grabbed them and knocked them out.
Oh, Bobby.
Yeah, and then Uncle Carpenter walked into the shed with my flashlight, and the spaceship opened up, and he walked right inside, and it closed again. Gee, I like Uncle Carpenter. He's swell, but I'm scared, Mom.
Darling, it was just a bad dream. We'll prove it to you. Tom, will you see if Mr. Carpenter's still up? Ask him to come down here a minute.
Helen?
Yes, Tom.
Helen, he's not there. But look what I found on the carpet.
Please tell me it wasn't something the cat left. That can't be a diamond, can it?
I don't know.
It's much to be.
That's what she said.
Well, it looks real to me.
My mom's so funny. I love her so much. My uncle, Mr. Carpenter's got lots of them. He gave a couple of them to me here. Look.
He gave you these?
Well, not exactly. I gave him $2.
I don't know. But this whole thing, it just doesn't make sense. Look, Helen, do you think it's all right for you to stay here?
Look, there's a strong lock on my door, and Bobby's going to sleep in my room tonight.
Oh, man, okay.
Now go upstairs, nightmare girl.
It wasn't a nightmare.
Bobby?
Yeah, Mom?
Bobby? Your shoes are soaking wet.
No shit. Grass on the mall was kind of wet. Good night, y'all.
Oh, Tom, I do wonder.
Klaatu had promised what Professor Bernhardt termed a little demonstration. Promised it for the following day at noon. It was now 2 minutes to 12. In the Department of Commerce building, Helen Benson has left her office on the way to lunch. She stands in the corridor waiting for an elevator.
Mrs. Benson?
Mr. Carpenter, what are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Well, I was just going to lunch. What is it?
I saw Bobby this morning before she went to school.
Yes?
I want to know what she told you.
Oh, well, Bobby has such an active imagination.
Do you believe what she told you?
Really, Mr. Carpenter, this is where I work, and I only have a short time for lunch today. If you'll excuse me.
I'll go down with you.
If you like. The surface elevator's open. You'll have to press the button, Mr. Carpenter.
Oh, yes.
It was just 5 seconds before noon of that fateful day when Helen Benson and Mr. Carpenter stepped into that electric elevator. At the same moment, the enormous commerce of our brisk modern world roared to a thunder in the street. Five seconds to noon. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. 0. High noon and silence. All over the world, traffic stopped dead in millions of streets. Here and there, a horse-drawn vehicle clopped its melancholy way among the motionless motors. Bicycles moved before awe and common desolation made the riders stop of their own free will. Electric clocks stopped at the dot of noon. All across the powered world, the machines stood still. The Amish were fine. Toasters failed to pop, and battle fleets on maneuvers drifted aimlessly on their dead propellers. Joe Smith's milkshake didn't spin, but it did bring all the boys to the yard. And the humming turbines deep in Hoover Dam didn't produce current. Mrs. Housewife's washer stopped in the middle of a cycle, and electric lights went out all over the world. At a conference table in Washington, a hasty council of armed services was held.
I'll say, as far as we could tell, gentlemen, all electric power has been cut off, all over, with a few exceptions. And even these exceptions are remarkable. Hospitals, planes in flight, that sort of thing. I wish I could be more specific, but all communications are out. I can tell you, gentlemen, that we are preparing to declare a state of national emergency. But before we start discussing plans, I want a report from Colonel Ryder.
All I can report, General, is that the robot at the spaceship was discovered to have moved last night. It knocked unconscious the 2 soldiers guarding the entrance to the shed that the Army engineers had built around the spaceship, indicating that someone, presumably the spaceman, had wanted to get into the ship for one reason or another.
In all likelihood, to signal for this demonstration of his planet's power. Go on, Colonel.
Well, that's all, sir.
Now, gentlemen, Until now, we've all agreed on the desirability of capturing this quote-unquote man alive. We can no longer afford to be soft in this manner. We will get him alive if possible, but we must get him. Is that clear, gentlemen? Dead or alive, get him.
And this ends Act 2 of The Day the Earth Stood Still. If it loads.
Live radio coming right at you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-da.
They say time stop tonight.
And now, Act 3 of the day Earth stood still.
All over the world, electric power had been neutralized on the stroke of noon. The Amish didn't notice, as a token of the spaceman's power and a warning to the Earth. While they'd been trapped between floors in the elevator, the spaceman told Helen his identity and purpose here.
I've already told you more than I told Professor Barnhart because my life, in a sense, is in your hands. But if I die, your world may die too.
Yes, I feel the power. I understand.
I thought if you knew the facts, you'd appreciate the importance of me not being caught before the meeting tonight with world scientists.
Yes, of course. Of course I do. You hold great hope for this meeting, don't you?
Not specifically, but I see no other hope for your planet. If this meeting should fail, then I'm afraid there's no hope.
I mean, we've been waiting for Smod to hit here for so long. Ooh, the lights. We started again.
Must be 12:30.
Oh, yes. 12:30 exactly. Where are you going now?
Back to the boarding house. I'll be safe there for the afternoon. I'll be able to keep an eye on Bobby. She's the only other person who knows about me.
No. Wait a minute. There's someone else.
How? There can't be.
Tom, he was with me last night when Bobby told me what she saw. Well, of course, he doesn't know anything definite. And, well, he talked to me first before. Oh my God, he's an even bigger gossip than I am. We can't take that chance, can we?
Can you get in touch with him?
I think so.
I mean at once. Now.
I'll try.
You will. You must.
Hello? Hello? Operator, I was connected with my party. Please. Hello? Oh, is Mr. Tom Stevens' office again? We were disconnected. Well, I must speak to Mr. Stevens. Yes, this is Mrs. Benson. Benson! Well, when do you expect him in? Well, will you tell him I called and please not to leave his office? I'm coming down to see him. Yes, it's very important. Importante. To you too.
Margaret, this is Mr. Stevens. I just got in. Now, listen, call the Pentagon. Who? Mrs. Benson. When? Yeah, well, never mind. This is more important. Listen, now call the Pentagon and find out who's in charge of this spaceman business. Whoever it is, I want to talk to him.
Tom!
Call me right back. Call me back right away and don't take any other calls. Brush them off. Fast.
Tom, I've been trying to get you all afternoon.
Well, I've got some pretty terrific news about your good friend, Mr. Carpenter.
What about him?
He's the man from the spaceship. I had that diamond or whatever it is checked out at 3 different places. Nobody on Earth has ever seen a stone like that. And after what Bobby's told us, that's enough for me. Why is it nobody knows about Mr. Carpenter? Why is it that he has no money?
All right, Tom. It's true.
How'd you know?
Okay, you've just got to promise me that you were not going to say a word to anybody.
No, nobody but the Pentagon.
Please, Tom.
Are you crazy? After what happened today? He's a menace.
You don't understand. You don't realize how important this is.
Important. Of course it's important, and we can do something about it.
Look, unless those 2 stones match and you can get me a pair of earrings out of it, no, we mustn't do anything about it, Tom. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm not doing that, and I say he's dangerous. It's our duty to turn him in.
He isn't dangerous. He isn't a menace. He told me what he came here for.
Listen, honey, don't be silly because you happen to like that guy. Don't you realize what this would mean for us? I'll be the biggest man in the country. I'll be huge. I'll write my own ticket.
Not as huge as the dick he drew. Is that what you're thinking about?
Listen, somebody's got to get rid of him.
Tom, I am not going to let you do it. Tom, don't do it.
Hello, Margaret? Yeah, General Cutler. Good, I'll hold on.
You don't know what you're doing. It isn't just you and Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Carpenter?
It's everybody. The rest of the world is involved.
I don't give a crap about the rest of the world. I'm in it for me.
Tom! Seriously, Tom.
Hold on, Helen. Sorry. You're going to feel a lot different, you know, when you see my picture in the papers and on X and on YouTube, Instagram.
I feel different right now.
Well, you'll see. You're going to marry a hero.
I ain't gonna marry Jack or shit. Not even a hero.
Hey, Helen. Hello, General Cutler. My name is Tom Stevens with a V. I have positive information about the spaceman and where he's staying. Right. Yep. Yeah, of course, I'm sure. He's living at a boarding house, 1615 M Street Northwest. That's correct, General.
Yes, I have it all now, Mr. Stevens, and thank you very much indeed. I want to talk to you further, but I haven't time now. We want to act on this. Yes, sir. Have Cutter Ryder deploy all Zone 5 units according to Plan B immediately. Investigate 1615 M Street Northwest for presence of spaceman. Repeat.
Mr. Carpenter?
Right here. Did you see Tom? What did he say?
It's no good. It's too late. He's such a dick. I've got a taxi outside. Let's hurry.
Attention Zone 5. Attention Zone 5. Man and woman observed entering taxi at 1615 M Street Northwest. Man is probably Clot 2, alias Carpenter. Establish roadblocks according to Plan Baker and maintain station. Remain on radio alert until further orders.
I don't know. I think we may have been seen getting into the taxi.
Where can you go?
I'm sure Bernhardt can arrange to hide me until the meeting tonight.
Where the hell is he going to be?
At the ship. Now look there. Army cars.
Full troops and full gear.
The alarm is out, all right.
It's only a few more blocks to Professor Barnhart's.
I'm worried about Gort. I'm afraid of what he might do if anything should happen to me.
Gort? But he's just a robot.
He's a product of centuries of refinement.
But what could he possibly do without you?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
You're telling me we could have had Smod here this whole time? Shit. And the city is swarming with patrol cars hunting you. How can we tell them?
They won't listen. You must listen. If anything happens to me, you must go to Gort. You must give him this message. Klaatu, Barada, Nick, Gort. Klaatu, Barada, Nick. No, say it.
Gort. Klaatu, Barada. Gort, Klaatu Barada Nikto. Klaatu Barada Nikto.
Remember those words.
Klaatu Barada Nikto.
Attention Zone 5. Taxi cab moving north on 14th Street from Harvard Street. Man and woman in back seat. License number H0012. H0012. Section 2. Close in. This is your target vehicle.
We're hemmed in. Driver, we'll get out here. I'm going to try to run for it. If they get me, you get to Gort now.
There he is. Stop or we'll shoot. Stop or we'll fire. Mr. Carpenter.
Gort, run!
Oh! Never mind her. Check the guy. Klaatu Barada Nikto. Klaatu Barada Nikto. Klaatu.
Centuries, ages of superhuman, superplanetary skill had bred intuition and the dim power of reason into the enormously complex intelligence inside of Gort's metal brain case. When Helen Benson stumbled up to the shed that housed the space machine, the guards were not here. Then she saw them. They were lying inside, their rifles fused and bent. Gort somehow knew that Klaatu was dead. Gort was already on the move. He was on the move towards Helen.
No, Gort, no.
The visor of his helmet was opening, a cosmic incandescence within, seething with world ruin, aiming impassively at Helen.
Gort, Klaatu Barada Nikto.
Helen Benson fainted. When she returned to consciousness, she was lying on a dais bathed in soft, shadowless light, a chamber vaguely circular, of completely unfamiliar build. She was in the space machine. Across the room stood Gort, with his back to her. Lying in front of him, on a platform, was Klaatu.
Mr. Carpenter.
Gort the machine, the automaton, was applying electrodes to his master, and a piercing, whining, maddening sound filled the ship. Klaatu moved. He sat up. He stood up.
Mr. Carpenter.
Hello.
I thought you were.
I was. They took me to an emergency hospital in the city jail. Gort broke me out and took me back here. This technique can restore life, in some cases, only for a limited time.
How long?
No one can tell. Time enough and more to go outside and speak to Professor Barnhart's scientists. I must speak to him. It's what I came for. Gort will put out the ramp.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
You people of Earth, you men of science, you are here from all over the world. Europe, Asia, representing many nations, many ideas. I'm leaving soon. You'll forgive me if I speak bluntly. The universe grows smaller every day. Where I come from, we believe there must be security for all, or no one is secure. This does not mean giving up any freedom, except the freedom to act irresponsibly. This is the message that I ask you to take back when you return to your native lands. Tell your people and your governments that we have created a race of robots whose function is to patrol the planets in spaceships and preserve the peace. At first sign of treachery, they will act automatically. Nothing you have here on Earth can stop them. The penalty for provoking their action is too terrible to risk.
Oh my goodness.
Your choice is simple. Live in peace or perish in violence. We will be waiting for your answer. The decision rests with you. Gort Barengu. Remember.
I'll remember, Mr. Carpenter.
We all will.
And as they had seemed to come, so they see him depart. And the people of earth pondered upon this warning.
And that concludes the day the Earth stood still. Please stay tuned. There will be an after party where we're going to let it all rip loose about what we thought. But before we do that, unlike plays of yesteryear, we're going to give a little tease about what the Christmas December play will be.
The storm has passed, the clouds drift high, the fields turn gold beneath the sky. Shoes are worn, but dreams remain. Every rainbow follows rain. Home is a word the heart can find, a gentle road within the mind. Wish I had the faith to see the magic was always here in me. The night was long, the wind was wild, but morning came and softly smiled. We lost our way, but learned to try. The light returns, the tears run dry. There's peace again beneath the rain. I'll take a breath and dream again. And if I wander far or wide, I'll keep that dream inside. Now, run along, my pretties, till Yuletide lights the sky again.
And what you see on the screen is correct. We will be doing The Wizard of Oz for the Christmas KLRN radio players. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Please stay tuned for the after show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the KLRN Halloween production of The Day the Earth Stood Still. Welcome to the after party. We're going to be talking to all the cast tonight. You know what? We got to start off because she usually turns into a pumpkin. Let's start out with Foo. Bobby, the girl. Sammy there. Sam appears to be away at the moment. So, you know what? Let's start with the star of the show. Klaatu Barada Necktie, Mr. Klaatu Boturch.
Good evening. Happy to be here. Happy to be a star. I can hear America throwing bouquets of flowers at my feet. You are welcome, people of Earth.
How did it feel to be the lead on that side and not producing for a change?
It was, you know what? It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun tonight. This is the first time I've had a leading role in one of our productions. I've usually taken bit parts because I've been producing and directing. But the last couple of shows, Alice in Wonderland, I was able to just be a player, and tonight the star of the show, which it was fantastic. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was kind of overwhelmed with the amount of lines as I was going through the script and highlighting everything. It ended up just playing very smoothly, and I had a lot of fun with it, especially with Fu. Fu as Bobby that was a hilarious dynamic that we kind of organically developed during the broadcast tonight.
That was absolutely fantastic. I mean, even in the backstage in the studio chat, everybody was just fucking dying with you two. That was just too much fun.
I had a blast. I had a lot of difficulty trying to keep composure tonight and not break character. There were several times I had to mute my mic because I was just fucking laughing, man.
She absolutely screwed me up on one of my narrator lines. Just for shouting from the back of a girl.
So. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of it flowed well this evening, I thought. You know, and it's such a challenge to do this live. You know, it's a nightmare of an undertaking. So I think we all came together pretty well.
I mean, you know as well as anybody what Jeff had put together for the production tonight with the sound effects, the music, the commercial spots, and it's just, especially when you're wrangling this crowd, it's a bunch of children who are also cats.
Yes, yeah, I've been in that chair plenty of times, and I know the burden that was on his shoulders for sure. Not to mention the hours and hours that goes into the audio engineering. So, you know, let's give a hand to Jeff. I think that this was very well put together. He did an amazing job and hit it out of that park. The introduction that we had, that was just amazing. The music quality, the fidelity of everything that he had stitched together. You know, we've evolved from the days of just my my toilet jokes to something of quality. I think that Jeff really did well.
Toilet jokes and bong rips.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? The homage he put together for the War of the Worlds, the first production we did, was just that was great.
That was fantastic. That I had a big smile listening to that, thinking back to when we very first did this several years ago all together, and the start of this madness that is developed into what it is now.
Yeah, because I mean, when you pitched it to me, I know you, me, and Vincent were talking about it before. You said, you know, we're just going to do this as a cold read of the Rat Pack and a board in penthouse in Vegas kind of thing.
Exactly. That's
how be Sammy Davis Jr.
with your one eye. But yeah, it evolved and turned into something on its own. We accidentally had production quality when we were just going to be drinking and cutting up and laughing, and it kind of took on a life of its own.
And we were scary good. That was the thing. We just thought we were just going to be fucking it all up, and then, you know, doing it and then listening after, like, fuck, we were actually pretty good.
You know, listening to them on the replays, I find them still enjoyable. So, you know, we're not, you know, professional thespians by any means. There's definitely some folks that are part of our crew that have got some real natural talent. But, you know, we're still kind of putting it together like a high school English classes. When we first did War of the Worlds, there was some guy that tried to bust our balls and said it was like a high school English class reading a play. And he meant that to be a rude comment. And I thought it was fucking hilarious because it kind of was. Right, you know, in the setting that we're in, we're kind of like a high school English class, all fucking around and laughing and cutting up. So he kind of hit the nail on the head, but, you know, fuck that guy anyway.
You know, as we were talking about before the show, is I did the lead on as Scrooge and you know, Christmas Carol, and you hit on it too. You know, when you're the lead in these, you play it straight and let the cast have their space.
You have to have a foundation to build the show on. So usually the lead, I think, has to stay within the lines, right? You can't color too far out and derail the whole process.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to bring in your co-actress, the one you worked with the most, and that's going to be Aggie. Aggie, you front and center? You around?
I'm right here.
How'd you like tonight? How'd it go?
It was so great. And I was so happy to be with Mickey tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed him. For those of you out there in the ether who are not familiar, Mickey and I had started a podcast a while back, and we co-hosted the podcast. So for a long time, Mickey and I were together, and so I have missed that. I have missed it a lot.
We've been reunited. And I was thinking about
Yes.
that last tonight. I got my start with KLRN through you and our show that we started 5 years ago.
It was so weird, and I'm gonna send you a screenshot of this. But apparently, we started that when I was suspended from my main account, which I can no longer access apparently. But I was on my cocktail account, and that's what we were talking. And I found the original message when I hit up Rick about this, concept of you and I having this podcast together. And I had it. I was like, oh my God, it was 5 years ago.
I can't believe it's so long.
No, I was so happy that I was going to be like with Klaatu tonight.
It was
great.
I was happy to be back together. So definitely.
Yes. And of course,
for us.
I know you guys said that, the main character has to play it straight, but this is Mickey. Mickey's never going to play it straight. So I was like on guard for every tiny little thing that he was going to throw in there because I knew he was.
Klaatu blowtorch.
Yes. The drawing of the dick.
Yeah, I was able to sneak a few yucks in.
Oh,
still
definitely.
maintain some decorum.
I tried playing it as straight as I could, but I mean, I had to throw a few in there. Like the Smod thing. I mean, come on. I've been waiting on Smod to hit this place for how long now? Since 2015?
Yeah, he let us down in 16.
Yeah.
I have to ask, did anybody hear the fart?
That was me. No, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I was drinking. No, I did not hear that.
Nobody heard it? Oh, that's too bad. I had a fart queued up, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work because I've got my audio's all funky and screwed up. But it was one of the intimate moments between Tom and Mrs. Benson, where he goes in for a kiss, and I just slid in this fart that was on cue. But I guess it didn't make it onto the production. But I had to mute immediately because I was like crying, laughing so hard. It was hilarious.
There aren't words. I wish I had heard it. I would have fucking died.
That would have been on brand. Not gonna lie.
Glorious. Oh, who's all new tonight? We had some newbies in the cast. Let's dive
that's what I was just about to bring up. We got 2 freshmen in the class tonight. You know what? Let's start with Biff. BZ, you on?
Copy that. I'm here. Over.
What'd you think? This is your first outing with the KLRN Playhouse.
I had a fun time. Alcohol may have been involved.
It's required.
It was not a total scrotal failure. Hilarity ensued, and it was guaranteed to put an upwards crease on our pie holes, which mission accomplished.
Excellent. So, I mean, how are you doing, with the cast and, just trying to keep it together with everything going on?
I took all the people out to Trump Tower in New York City. That was about 4 days ago. And we went in a guilt-ridden taxi. It was $4,000 from LaGuardia. And I took the bill. And then I placed it on SHR. I wrote it off to Sean Lewis because why wouldn't I? And while we were there, we had a wonderful time. And ask everyone about the hot tub. Go ahead.
I'm kind of afraid to.
Okay.
You know, you mentioned
how many
SHR.
violations of the New York lubricant code were there?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the police blotter on that one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you mentioned
thanks for having
SHR.
me.
I want to talk. I want to talk for a second about we at KLRN, we've gotten together with SHR Media, and they've got a great YouTube presence. They're a lot of fun over there. Sean and the whole crew over there. You want to plug them for a little bit and talk about your confabs over there?
Generally, they suck. They're really terrible.
Okay.
I'm really glad to be associated with
All right.
you guys. I'm glad that you have saved me from that. Sean thinks that he started SHR. By the way, a question for everyone. What does SHR stand for?
I don't think I've ever learned it.
Okay, you want the real answer, or do you want me to create something out of thin air?
Create.
Embrace the power of and.
Okay. It stands for Sean's Hog Rodeo. That's where we all came together because we all had a mutual interest in hogs. I'll leave you to decide what types and varieties of hogs. The true answer, it stands for Sackheads Radio.
Nice.
Go ahead, ask me the other question. The next one after I told you that. What's the next question?
What is the next question?
What is Sackheads?
You
asking?
tell me.
That's okay. I'll step right up.
But what is a sackhead? You know what?
Thank you. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm glad you asked. Sackheads Radio was started because all the people that began that were cops, and we could not afford to have our real names out in social media. So it was as if we were putting sacks and had sacks on our heads.
I was going to say, I actually knew the answer, but I was muted the entire time, so I couldn't say anything.
Damn. And that's what SHR stands for.
Awesome. So, BZ, I'm so glad you came on with us tonight. I'm so glad you made it in. And,
well, thank you for asking, and I appreciate it.
You might be interested in doing another one?
Oh, hell yeah, sure.
Outstanding. So we're going to bring our other freshman up now.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we continue, BZ, how good are you at imitating a dog bark?
Not really good.
Okay. I'll have to figure out another role then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I can bark like a
I
dog.
should have said yes, because that would have been a major role. So the answer is I can do a dog bark.
Believe it or not, Toto in the Wizard of Oz radio play has 29 lines.
That's
between then and now. I'll figure it out.
Your method. You can you'll be the dog,
dude. You became a radio. You can figure out how to be a dog.
You know, I'm just going to jump in here, but I am the perfect bitch. Thank you. Thank you. I had to.
We'll be here all night. You got to be 21 for the second show. It gets a little blue for the second show. We'll bring up the other freshman, Miss Janelle Waz.
Yo.
How you doing? What'd you think?
You know, I was incredibly nervous when before I went on, and then with my last line, had a lot of fun, doing my lines, and felt the sigh of relief when my part was done. Because I'm nervous over everything, so that's normal.
That's
well,
you know what?
They forgot to tell you the other part about being a freshman, though. You're supposed to do other lines before you do your lines, but nobody told you that part.
Uh-oh, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah, lines as in coke. It would have made you feel better.
Cocaine. All actors do cocaine.
Hey, I don't need drugs to have a good time. Just need a
really-
crap ton of
really-
tea.
Yeah,
So-
between BZ's radio and Janelle's Edie McClure, spot on.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
nailed it.
taking
You
notes for
absolutely
Mr. Mellon. I'm Marge Sweetwater, Mr. Thornton Mellon's private secretary.
Well, with your bad knee, Ed, you shouldn't be throwing anybody. No, I know. I know you mentioned the nerds.
Make
It's like
sure
every
he gets
podcast
that.
have it.
Sorry. Oh, here, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've been doing this for 7 years between the plays and podcasts. I still get the butterflies until we go live, so that never goes away. And that's just. I mean, we have so many technical difficulties that
Oh, yeah.
this actually went off really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you have fun?
Oh, yeah. I had fun.
Would you do it again?
Well, it depends on the play, but sure.
Perfect.
Oh, she's become one of those now that's only gonna, have it send it to my agent. I'll look it over.
Hey,
no,
I'm
I'll
just
be
saying-
like Bill Murray and like have it sent to like a landline. I don't even check anymore.
I'm just saying, I'm sleeping with the producer and director. I can probably have some influence on what roles people get.
That might have been a little too much information there, El Jefe.
Yeah.
Not wrong, though.
Yeah, not well. You were not incorrect. You were definitely wrong. There is a difference.
Fair point. All right, I can finally drink now, so I'm catching up.
Dude, I didn't want to say anything anywhere else until we were actually done with the play, but counting, and this is kind of me rounding and doing the math, but counting Foo's feed, the main feed, and some ancillaries, we're close to 4K tonight, guys.
Nice.
It was 3,285 at the end of the play, and still
Not that
growing.
anybody was counting.
No, I know that this is a long time ago, but when we did War of the Worlds, we broke 140 or so, and we
Yeah.
were so happy with that.
Nice.
Remember? Because we were on the KLRN website.
God,
So
the panic attack.
that's an amazing.
Panic attack I had trying to figure out if KLRN chat could handle that many people. Oh,
yeah.
No,
I'm
what you
kinda-
got to do is set it up so the chat can actually play sounders during the radio plays and just introduce a whole bunch of chaos.
we had image and meme ability back then, so they were doing that instead.
Oh.
Yeah. So before we go too much further, I do want to say this again. I want to give a hats off to Mickey because all of this started when I was going through some of the worst stuff I'd ever been through, and I'm not going to go through all of that again. But the what always astounds me about this is something that before my life went sideways, I was going to start talking to everybody about because I wanted to start doing radio plays because I miss old school radio and the kind of things that that this evokes when people just sit down and listen because it requires that you use your imagination. And the fact that I came back from clawing myself back to one of the worst points in my life I was to find out you guys had started all this without me, it still astounds me, and it made me realize what a great team and basically family we have built. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody who started this because you didn't even know it was a dream of mine and you still made it happen. So thank you.
I think it's been a dream of a lot of us. But yeah, when Mickey pitched it, I knew it was going to be gold. But so we have Janelle here, and I think we need to bring forward how KLRN and Janelle started to get to know each other, and that would be nobody else could play Professor Bernhardt better than Mr. Vincent Charles.
You
This is true.
give me far more credit than I deserve, but thank you, truly.
Professor Barnhart is Vincent Charles.
Pepper steak
Amen to
is
that.
the dinner.
Oh Jesus! How
I'm
far? have
bringing
we-
the Simpsons references even on here.
Exactly. I love it. Don't ever change.
I'm telling you,
But-
the Malibu Stacy musical, we do that for the Christmas play.
Oh, that is a thought, but the decision's already been made.
Separately.
But what else can I say? I mean, what we've gone through and what we've done over the last few years. I mean, going from War of the Worlds, then Christmas Carol, then A Miracle on 38th Street or 39th Street, whatever that fucking street is, I don't know. But we have come so far in such a short amount of time. And yeah, what everyone's saying is correct. This with the exception of a few miscues and a few missed sound effects, which happen, every time, this production basically went off without a hitch. And that is a rarity in, professional entertainment. Much
Some of
less,
us tried to.
the stuff that we're doing. And all of the improv and every other damn thing, everybody was just, I don't have the words for it. I could say amazing, but that doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of what we've done and what we've accomplished over the past couple of years. And I am extremely touched and extremely proud to be a part of it. Truly. And I thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to be part of it.
Now you
And
gotta write the feels.
You're going to make me cry.
I was going to say I'm going to mute so I don't cry, but yeah.
There were
Because
some
yeah, I've
really-
had a bottle and a half of wine. I'm feeling a bit emotional right now.
Oh shit! A bottle and a half. I'm only on my halfway through my second martini.
Oh, I started around 8:30, or excuse me, 6:30 this evening, because I got some frozen pizzas and I was just throwing those down my neck, and I'm like, oh, pizza, I gotta have wine. So I've just been steadily pounding wine all evening. So yeah.
Yeah, I brought out the big guns with my Earl Grey because I usually been drinking green tea lately because I'm a little caffeine sensitive, but didn't have the greatest night of sleep. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need the black tea, today.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna be so it's gonna be 2 a.m. and I'm gonna be like, huh, why aren't I tired?
Why do I sound like Edie McClurg?
I can't turn it off. I tell you what.
Yeah.
That one wasn't very good.
Before we get to Tom, I got to bring back someone I didn't think we were going to bring back, who was absolutely tortured in our very first production of War of the Worlds.
Oh,
she had none of us
Lou.
thought the fact that the whole third act was
her?
a monologue.
Okay, I don't think that Lou knows that I was supposed to play that part. I was supposed to do it, and I didn't want to do it, and I told Mickey, and he threw it onto Lou, and I hope Lou forgives me for that. Truly.
I forgive you, but not Mickey.
Okay.
That's my Lou. That's my Lou.
Why? Yeah, I forgive you, but not Mickey.
Oh, Mickey's not even here to defend himself.
Perfect.
It's also not
There is
Mickey's
no
fault
defense.
that I know. It's also not Mickey's fault that I didn't realize until the day of, and I don't even know how long before that last monologue belonged to me. I don't remember who I thought it belonged to, but I didn't think it was mine.
Well, none of us did, because Mickey and I
how
we
bad-
wrote the script when we were doing the casting.
Yeah.
And it was just like that. It was like a Mandela effect where that whole last 4 pages between the start of your monologue and then where Brad comes in and you're the two wanderers of the apocalypse. That whole thing, I don't know if it's just words keep scrolling, and 4 fucking pages of monologue, Lou. Jesus.
I know, but it helped that the scene, if I recall correctly, and I may not, because it's kind of a blur, you can imagine, but if I recall correctly, the scene is that she's walking around into destruction and describing it, and I was kind of out of breath, and I think those two things went together, so I'm just kind of fortunate,
No, it did work, because as you're talking, I mean, you're trying to catch your breath, and those pauses kind of help set the scene.
I was like, when does this end? Like, because I wasn't surprised by the fact that it was mine. I was
It
just trying
ends
to
with the
catch up.
sweet release of death. That's what it ends.
Yes, exactly. That I felt like that a little bit. I was exasperated, but anyway,
Like
I've been around.
the organist at the church playing Inagata Devita.
Look, I don't like nobody in this conversation except for Rick probably remembers my very first night producing on KLRN.
Yeah, I
mean,
remember.
yeah, and I mean, some of you, I helped train you to be producers. So this, when I say trial by fire, Rick, am I exaggerating?
No, but that's the best way people learn.
Yeah, exactly. That was
That's
like being dropped in.
yeah. It's the same way my father taught me how to swim. Throw him in and hope he floats.
Yeah, I was dropped into hell that night. But anyway, that's how long I've been. I mean, I've been around a while. Nothing shakes me. Certainly not a 4-page monologue in a radio play.
Well, you know what was crazy is I was tweaking the script, and it never occurred to me that role had that many lines at the end. And when you started going on, I'm sitting there going, "Oh my god, how many lines? What the fuck?
What is she doing?
Yeah.
Holy shit! This just keeps going.
Okay, so at least I wasn't the only one surprised by it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
We
I'm
were
the
all
one that went
surprised
through the
live.
fine. Yeah,
No,
I
I
went through the
wasn't.
tooth
I
comb.
wasn't surprised by it. I was daunted by it, and that's most of the reason why I didn't do it. You know, to my eternal shame, really.
So
You know,
what you're saying
I
is it's probably better that I didn't know.
Yeah, true.
yeah,
True.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, because I remember, him telling you that, you were going to have to do that, and you're like, yeah, okay. And I think that was before you knew you had to read 4 lines of dialogue or 4 sheets of dialogue.
I don't remember when I realized. I just remember I didn't realize soon enough.
Yeah, but you powered through it like a pro.
I
Right.
powered
You just
through it.
you just kept going.
I
You're
powered
like
through it
like
it
a
must be there somewhere, and I was gonna find
yeah,
it.
like like going through a snowstorm. You're like, the end is coming. Find shelter. Yeah, I'm almost
Right.
there. Okay, 2 more sheets.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it.
Thank you.
So I'm going to answer
Question
the
from the
question on
chat.
the screen. Yep. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Who went off script the most? Probably Foo.
Yes, 100% Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Foo? What
Is
script?
anybody surprised?
No. So, Lou,
I mean,
you happy to
I'm
be
just going to say
back?
this real quick before you guys move on. I just want to say this real quick. I'm still disappointed that you set her up with the best "and a vagina" line ever in the Christmas play, and she missed it. Totally missed it.
Yeah, and going back to A Christmas Carol. You see, we had this knack for some reason of casting Foo in a male character.
Yeah,
She
male
was
young characters,
Morley
especially, or
in-
old.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
Morley with
she was
tits.
Morley in A Christmas Carol.
Morley, you
and-
got tits.
Morley,
You've grown
tits.
boobs.
Yeah, I said that in the green room before we started the show. Marley had tits to begin with. That should have been the first line of the show.
Marley was dead, and he had tits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know that gynecomastia, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So, Lou, how's it feel to be back?
I was wondering if I was going to get a chance to say it. It felt
Yeah.
great. And to reiterate what Mickey and Rick said, it was not my dream, but I couldn't be more thrilled about having it put together, been part of putting together. Such a great team and such great content. I mean, unique content. It's fantastic, and I'm just glad
Yeah,
here
it's the
for
same
it.
thing. I think
And thanks
all
for
of
the
us feel that way.
opportunity to keep going, to keep doing it with y'all. It's so much fun. So it was great.
What was it that I brought up to Ordy earlier? when we were in the sound check room. We didn't start doing like modernized Shakespeare.
Right.
What was that example of I used? Othello. It's like, yeah, you should totally smother your wife with a pillow, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We should do Othello, but play it as Tommy Wiseau from The Room.
Yes.
Jeez.
Totally modern language. No high English, no these, no thous. It's like, yo, dude, bro. Yeah, you got to
Well,
do
all
this.
we have to do is get the script from O. Remember they redid Othello
Oh,
for
that's right.
teenagers.
I don't want to remember that. That was horrible.
It was
Oh
horrible.
my God.
Although I am a fan of Romeo plus Juliet, the one that kept all of the script but put it in modern day.
Oh
The one
yeah.
with Leonardo DiCaprio. I thought that was really well done, and I used that in when I was volunteering in high schools. I would tell the English teachers, use that because then kids will understand what's going on, and they did. It was easier.
Yeah, before we get too deep in the weeds, we got we still got to bring up Dave. Dave
Yes.
the heel.
Dave.
Tom, who I was dating, Dave.
And post-coital bliss.
Ah!
I think Dave may have stepped away from it. He's still muted out. So let me hit up chat just in case he. Okay. So we have that out.
Davey.
Yeah, hopefully we'll come back. And Fu is still MIA. She probably drank her apple juice and
No, she's already in bed.
Of course she is. Yeah, what is it? No, you know what? It's 10:30 East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's long. She's
Gosh,
long
the
left.
lightweight.
Avatar. But our Abby is still here. How can she be gone?
I think she
Probably
stayed
stayed
on
logged
to
in.
keep streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good like that.
LOL.
So the last then, until we get Dave back, we got to give it up to our producer, Jeff.
Absolutely.
The El Jefe, the master director from Alpha Centauri.
The most anal alien in the universe. Yes.
Yes.
We're not talking about your probing practices, sir.
I was going to say, all those years of probing have paid off.
Yes, they did.
And,
Yes.
and all they've proven is that 1 man in 10 actually enjoys it. So, yeah.
Well, is it bad that I'm that 1 in 10?
Giggity. Giggity goo.
Oh God, the nightmare's over. I mean,
And I'm happy to see you're properly lubricated now. You can take a breath.
I
And,
went that entire play from 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock on half a Long Island.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, you gotta bump those numbers up, brother.
If I do,
those
I
rookie
can't.
numbers.
I can't press all the buttons and everything else. I learned from Alice.
Oh yeah. The evolution of this one, because you and I we decided, I hit you up about this 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Yes. So in it was around my birthday. So in 3 weeks, we put together the cast, the production. You put, what'd you say, 79 sound effects?
71 sound effects and 11 pieces of music.
Right. And for those of you who don't know, Jeff's been doing a lot of music
Wait a minute.
with AI. That
14 pieces of music because I did the background
14.
music for the commercials.
That's right. Yeah, because he did the background on the Farmer Wilmoth, the Dickens, and the Little Green Pill.
Green capsule.
Yeah. So that song during the second intermission.
Yes.
That Jeff created that.
Yes, and
Which
it is
slaps
live
harder
on
than
all.
the Alice one.
Yeah, it is live on all musical streaming as of 10 o'clock this evening, Eastern time.
Sweet.
Outstanding. And your album got to drop today too, right?
My album dropped at 7:30 as well tonight.
Nice.
You should have had a QR code ready to go for that.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pimp my shit on the play. I'll do it. another
Okay.
time.
All right, Jeff.
From that
here's
one,
a-
you have
here's
my
a-
permission. Your shit.
Here's a piece of advice. always pimp your own shit, because you can't be sure other people are going to pimp it for you.
No, I'm not during a KLRN players thing. I'll do it gladly on anything else, but not this. This is about the ensemble. I don't want to be any part. The more I disappear for one of these plays, the better.
So
you still have my
we did
permission
Alice
whether
in
you
the spring.
do that or not.
We did Alice in the spring, and this one, I know you and I were talking about how much easier this was to come together for cast placement. But which one hit you harder? Which one's your baby right now?
Alice.
God, that was a nightmare. That was fun.
And I please forgive me. When you have a member of the team who is so perfect for a role, and she delivers.
Oh yeah, Sarah nailed that.
Yeah, that it is so hard to beat.
Sarah always delivers.
Yes.
Yes, she does.
She was
So
Alice.
that is still my baby, but I love the progression that this one took, and Wizard of Oz is going to be a whole other level. And just for those listening, by the way, we have our Christmas play already planned out. We have our spring play planned out. We have our summer planned out. We have next Halloween planned out as well.
Damn.
Yeah, Jeff has gone full OCD on this, but it's funny. It's like, because, okay, so when I was talking about cast placement, we can only have so many people on stage at the time through StreamYard. So Jeff and I were sitting down, going through the whole script, going, okay, so if we put Fu in the back here, we'll bring Janelle up here, and left, right, center. And we got that. We thought that was going to take 2 hours. It took 20 minutes because the way that this one was written was very easy. So we're like, well, fuck it. Let's start working on Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Since we don't use video, if we could train people on how to mute themselves, I can have 9 other people piggyback on my restream to make life.
I'm sorry, I giggled at the beginning.
No, I like that. I like the giggles. I like the laughing.
You said Uranus.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. I just mean like if people are stepping away and stuff. If you're naturally laughing, like I mean when Sam made Amish laugh during the narrator part, everybody, including the chat, was dying. That was perfect.
Yeah.
He was trying so hard to hold it together and he just couldn't.
It took a titanic amount of effort to go on with my lines when Mickey started out during that interaction between Klaatu and Professor Barnhart. I was like,
I thought I was gonna have a hard time getting through my scene too.
Well, what I mean, I don't want to say it sucked because it was hilarious that Fu did it to me. Going all the way back to War of the Worlds, that's my job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I hit Aggie with that whole ad-libbed bit about some Bigfoot erotica and sarsaparilla up in the cabin when she was interviewing Farmer Wilmoth. I mean, that's
I did not break.
You did not break, but
Almost
I heard
did.
a lot of people break. No, when the heat ray started killing everybody, when I was shouted out my turnips.
Oh my god! That's
when
we had
anyone
something.
listening, when you see our promo images, at least one is going to have turnips in just because of how it started. This is our 6th play, and it's kind of crazy to realize that 6 of these have been made now.
When this goes corporate and everybody's playing a KLRN radio play during the holidays, however many years in 2050, when they're still doing this, even though some of us will be dead and gone, there will still be turnips in the promo material.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I'm just glad I finally got smart to pre-record the Farmer Wilmoth bit, because when I was doing cold read on Christmas Carol and It's a Wonderful Life, and then having to do the cold read on that and then go straight into playing Scrooged.
Oh, well, I was terrified tonight doing all those cold reads.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I recorded...
The first one actually sounded like a pre-record. I was impressed.
No, that was 100% live. The only pre-record thing I did was the little green capsule commercial.
Right.
If I may interrupt for a second, Dave unfortunately had to go run an errand. His daughter needed some help, so
Oh.
he asked me to send his good nights, and it was a lot of fun for him, and he hopes to do it again soon.
Well, since he's not here, we got to give it up for him anyway. He
Yes.
played. I mean, Tom isn't really an antagonist in it, but he's definitely a heel.
Yes, he is.
And
But
played
he went.
that
He went completely and totally used car salesman on that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
he did.
loved it.
Yes, he did.
I loved it.
I hope I have already precast in my head a few roles for the next play. I hope he will agree to the role I have him doing next play.
I really hope he does too. He's got a great voice, and he does a lot of voice work.
Yes.
And I did not, when I found out he was playing Tom, I'm like, I don't think this is going to work, because Dave is such a sweetheart.
Yeah, he is.
He's just an adorable guy. And I'm like, this is not going to work. And wow, did he, out of the park, out of the park.
That whole delivery was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I will say it as, well, I have to listen to the play differently, because I'm looking for marks and cues to play certain things, and I realized tonight, apparently StreamYard has a delay with some of its sound effects, which absolutely sucks if it even plays, so I'm going to have to rethink Wizard of Oz. But I don't always get to appreciate some of the stuff unless there's like 2 or 3 pages with no sound effects. But when the sound effects start to hit, I'm like back into that zone where, okay, wait for this line, hit that button. Okay, wait for this line, hit for that button. It's not until the re-listen where I really get an appreciation for what everyone did. I mean, yeah, there's moments I can pick out immediately tonight, but some of the deadpan, serious, like, they're acting the fuck out of this, won't hit me until I actually just listen to it for fun. And I'm absolutely, that's probably the greatest joy of producing and directing, is I don't get to appreciate it the first time. But when I go back and listen the second time, I'm like, man, so-and-so killed it. Oh man, that line hit hard. So I'm kind of lucky in that regard, where the second I get to do two different shows for the same show. And it's kind of, besides the hard work and the copious amounts of alcohol I'm going to be drinking tonight, it is the benefit of being a producer and director on this.
But it was funny talking about the sound effects, behind the scenes thing. I was going to do the same thing I did in War of the Worlds, and you and I talked about it. That when Gorn starts shooting out his heat ray, I ran to the back of my room to shout out my turnips, and then the sound effects didn't hit, so I had to run back and cover. I'm like,
yeah, and thank you, Aggie, for joining me and making the sound effects after I realized StreamYard was screwed.
Did you? Okay, so people knew that I was doing the.
Yeah, I could see it. It was me and you making those sound effects.
Okay. I just felt bad because I knew there were sound effects were supposed to be there. They were not coming through, so I just decided, well, what the hell? I've had a martini and I'm on my second one, so let's go.
Well, it's so weird because I hit the button and nothing played. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'm trying to hit it again, never played. Meanwhile, we're now on to the immediate sound effect after that. So I'm hitting that. That one wasn't playing. I'm like, oh my God. And then we got to the third one. It finally played and you were like a line ahead. I'm like, oh, screw this.
Depending on your setup, Jeff, there may be a work.
Oh no, it
Yes.
was absolutely StreamYard. My board only can handle what is it? 56 sound effects. And I tested a bunch of different programs beforehand, and none of them worked. Like I went through 6 different programs.
So if you keep giving me smaller rolls where I'm done in the beginning, I have a board that
Trust
can
me.
handle 64.
Trust me, you don't have a small roll next time.
Well, no, I'm saying when I have a board that can handle another 64. So just send me the cues and I can load them up.
You don't worry about next play. You'll be
I know.
busy enough.
I'm cool with that.
How good? By the way, how
Well,
good your singing voice?
Oh,
I mean, I've already cut 2 songs, so and
Okay.
not AI either.
Okay. So I didn't get a chance to ask Janelle. Janelle, would you do it again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
It just depends on the play, because yeah, if it's something I'm like, oh,
Oh,
you know,
that's
like,
right. I did ask you. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I
right.
remember that. That's what she
You went-
said.
you
She'll
went all
have,
prima donna
what
on
she
us.
said, she'll have her people call our people and do lunch or something.
Yeah, she'll have to check the rider to make sure there's blue M&Ms in her.
No. We've already got 1 blue M&M person. We're
I
not
was
doing
going to say
2.
we.
I'm
Who,
allowed 2
Junior
Edith
here?
Bunker impressions.
Lou, you gonna come back with us next time?
I will be here anytime you need me, or do you know that all you have to do is ask?
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
Can you train Ruby to make sound effects?
Anything
Sometimes-
you want.
Sometimes she will answer when you ask her what the cow says. Sometimes.
Well, that's
but
so
most
weird.
of-
That's so weird because she was so chatty when we used to do Cyber Chill.
Yes,
She is when she wants
was.
to be.
Yeah.
She is when she wants to be.
Ah, got it.
I
Yeah.
remember the early days of A Pod Divided, and Lou would be my producer, and all of a sudden I would hear Ruby, and I'm like, we need to stop because Ruby is speaking.
Yeah, you did. She got a decent amount of airtime.
Yes, she did.
She did.
Yeah.
I think some episodes Ruby's talked more than I did.
Yeah, especially on Cyber Chill. Yeah.
That
Well,
wasn't
you were
always
just getting
hard
used
to
to.
do,
You were
Jeff.
just getting used to live then too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a process. Yeah, she did
No.
get, especially on Chill, get a decent amount of airtime.
Yeah, now look at me. I'm in phase 9.
Yeah, right. Yeah, in the history of KLRN, it's funny is that Jeff he used to pre-record his shows, and then after what did we do Cyber Chill for 2 years, 2.5?
Yeah.
Most of COVID. Yeah, so after that he got the live radio bug, and he's his show is hard to do live. I got to give you props on that too, especially in the crease.
Yeah. Those are not fun. I am a masochist. Pleasure to meet you. Or
I
is
you
it
look
sadist?
good now with your beard
solo.
trimmed and everything. You're looking good. You're looking good.
I
Thank you.
couldn't do live solo. I think
Really
I
good.
might have tried it 1 episode or 2. I couldn't do it. So
Well, I won't lie. I love coming on the BC's show, and typically I have no notes, no printed anything, and I'm like, look, if I talk 10 minutes, that's a win.
okay, I want to say this to Jeff, and then I'm going to jump off. Jeff, the art or whoever's doing it, the art, the production, the sound effects, boy, it's really come along. Like, it started out really great. It's just gotten better, and kudos for that. And great job
you.
with the show. And it was good to be back for a play, and I look forward to more of them. Thank you, Ordy. Love y'all. Good night.
See you in about 7 weeks.
Take care.
Bye.
Love you
Night.
too, sweetie.
Yeah, love y'all. Night.
Night.
I'm sending
Lou.
you a hug.
Hugs.
So Rick, we didn't get to ask you.
What are you asking
Did we
me?
lose it?
What are you asking?
No, how,
Who are you? Why are you
Have fun
here?
tonight. What'd you think?
Hey, this isn't Crusade.
Dude, it was awesome in so many ways. I still, I mean, it's funny because I was listening to Sam or reading Sam in the playroom, and she was talking about her husband was apparently listening in at one point, and he's like, "This is you guys? This sounds like a real show."
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean that to me is pretty high praise, especially, because one of the first ones you guys ever did, somebody was like, this sounds like a bunch of English students trying to put on a play in front of the class, which they thought was an insult. We all thought was hilarious because that's pretty much what it was.
We took it to heart because that's pretty much been our modus operandi.
Oh, yeah.
For all
We didn't
6
expect
shows.
to be that good.
We didn't expect
high
to
schoolers
get
dropping
this
some acid and
far.
talking about it.
We were all like, dude, we thought we thought we'd rate like kindergartner, first grade. You're giving us high school cred. We're good with that.
And it's like,
Hey,
dude,
I liked my high school English classes.
you tell us we're high school. It's like, man, all right, I am king shit on Turd Island. Yes.
You don't want to go college because college is too pretentious.
That second chair flautist is mine. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Like you can still do fart jokes in high school.
Yeah, it's like high school. Man, I thought I was playing a tomato in the fruit pageant.
But
Oh, there was that asparagus episode of Alf.
I absolutely
Where
loved it. And I had a lot of fun tonight because normally I have lines that are spread out all over the place, and there was the last time we did a play together was when my internet was still being completely retarded, so it crapped out in the middle, and I came in and Jeff was reading lines and then reading my lines and then struggling to get me back in. So yeah, this one I felt like came off a lot smoother. I will say that part of the joys of being muted was one time I almost died and nobody knew because I was muted. Because when Ordy busted out with the Amish were fine, I was taking a sip of my nos and about choked to death.
And everybody's talking about tomatoes in the pageant, and why did I instantly think of Lisa Simpson dressed up in Florida, that horrible costume? And I know Janelle knows what
I'm not a state. I'm a monster. I call him Gambler.
So
I made enough gazpacho for all. It's tomato soup served ice cold.
Go back to Russia.
Wait, that's borscht. What are you talking about? Totally different country.
It's just a little slimy. It's still good. It's still good.
So,
Smithers, I think I'll donate some money to the local orphanage. When pigs fly.
Maybe.
Are you still planning on donating that much, sir? No, I still prefer not.
So, Janelle, given your newfound obsession with the Hunt for Red October, did you catch the Russian?
No, but I just thought I could have thrown in a Crazy Ivan reference during my first line.
Well, no. When it was me, Cranky, and Jeff, when we were doing the Russian, the Indian, and Jeff did Finnish, I did the Marco Ramius Nupa Ruski.
I didn't catch that one, but I
no,
was so
sorry,
nervous.
yeah.
I was so
Oh,
nervous before my line.
Ordy, it hiccuped a little on my end, so I don't know if it was clear for everyone.
I did the Buckaroo. I did the Buckaroo line.
Kokolny Buckaroo. Well, he thinks you're a cowboy.
Yeah.
Your conclusions were all wrong.
Halsey acted foolishly.
I swear to God,
No,
if Ordy
was
looks like Sam Neill, I am so in. Move on.
Damn it, he just wanted to see Montana and have his two-round American wives.
Scratch that. If he looks like Sam Neill with the Amish beard and the hat, that's got to be in.
Janelle, that was a scary, strong Connery. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think it was when Vin did Red Oktoberfest on his show, and I asked, what are some other like bizarre songs they could have sung, and I broke out with like "Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows."
Oh, we've got. I have to do another Red October episode before the year is out. We definitely do. Oh God, we had so much fun
Night
doing that.
fever, night fever. I'm limited because I have a lady voice, but
I'm sorry, lady voice. What?
a lady.
No.
Because I'm a lady, so I can't do a guy's voice all that well.
Gasp in womanhood.
Well, you just have to try really hard.
Sometimes we can.
I tried to do Odo's voice in my
No,
DS9
Dana,
playthrough, and
only
I couldn't do
Zool.
it.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
I swear to God,
Yeah,
I
the
could
one
make
thing
so many voices. It's not even funny. Especially if I've had vodka.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I
where
mean,
I'm from, they call that soda pop.
I mean, to be fair, there's only three degrees of separation between Puerto Rican and possessed, so not really surprised.
3 degrees? Really? That far?
That many? I'm thinking 1.12 maybe.
Hey, I have to co-host this show with this person. I'm not going to be that mean.
The difference between Puerto Rican and possessed is one shot of tequila. That's it.
So,
But I mean,
going
is
back,
it
the reason
Keiko
why I brought-
O'Brien possessed, or?
Jake Sisko doing
Berries.
the
They're
power
healthy.
race.
Oh, gee.
So the reason why I brought Vincent Charles up when I did after I was talking with you is because I wanted him to give the how we got you tied in with KLRN.
He asked me on his
How that all
show,
came
and
about.
I said okay.
Oh well.
Because I have a YouTube channel, but
No, it's because quite a while back I had seen Janelle's tweets, and she would come up with arcane references and stuff like that. So I figured, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and follow her. And eventually, we got to following each other, and we started talking. And it was right around then, it was my show was fairly new, and I didn't want to keep inviting. At the time, I thought it was going to be more like a talk show kind of thing, and my first episodes kind of reflect that. But then I realized that, yeah, as comfortable as I was doing that, I didn't think that a lot of people would be comfortable listening to it, because the way I had it formatted originally is me, actually me, but I think people wanted to hear more of the persona, the Twitter persona. So I just went ahead and abandoned that format and just went to the general free-for-all that we normally do. And then, Janelle was always an interesting Twitter follow, so I said, you wanna come on the show and talk Star Trek or Simpsons or what have you, because she threw a lot of Simpsons references in.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked her, and thankfully she agreed, and the rest is history, pretty much. So,
and I was
yeah.
super nervous before I went live on your show too, because I'm always nervous.
It's like Orty says, from the minute up until the countdown comes on and the live button goes on, you're shitting peach pits.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've
And
been putting off doing this gaming stream that I've been developing for, I swear, a year. I'm close to hitting the live button, but I'm still like, I'm afraid.
It's so funny you say that, Vincent, because I'm at the point with my shows. I'm anally OCD prepared. I don't get that way, but during the night, I was it 15 minutes before the show already. I sent you a message. I'm about to throw up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because
this terrifies me.
The first time I did a show was with Aggie and Mickey. They invited me onto their podcast.
Yes,
and
we did. The Vincent, I think it was
Charles Experience.
Vincent Charles Experience, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember because the topic we were discussing Twilight Zone episodes, and I was scared shitless. This was the first time I had ever done anything, live on this level. I mean, I've performed on the stage, I've done plays and stuff like that, but not anything like this that was like completely off the cuff and unrehearsed. And I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then the live light came on, then they introduced me, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, this is Homer Simpson, blah, 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 with the radio voice thing. And since then, it's been like, okay, I need to do my own show. And so it took about a year after I went on their show, and then here I am. So,
but it's funny you say that, VC, because my first appearance, and I know she will never probably publicly admit this, I was a guest on Orty and Foo's show.
Oh, that had to be an experience.
And well, it was a Thanksgiving episode,
Mhm.
and what was hilarious, I got Beaker, or I'm sorry, the artist formerly known as Beaker, to curse on air.
That's right.
I remember
So I was so proud of that, but oh God, I was so scared to go on there on that show.
And
And
you getting Beaker to curse on air led to your semi-permanent position with the show for a while.
yeah,
Jeff was our official swear counter.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, because it actually became, not only was the swear counter, but there was a time when we weren't doing it purposely, but we decided to do a swear jar for St. Jude's.
Do you remember what month that was?
It was February, wasn't it?
No. Almost certain it was October.
I was gonna say it was October, wasn't it?
Yeah, before Juxtober ever started, there was.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Previously on Juxtaposition.
Airing tomorrow
should
night
report
at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Hey, Janelle, it just occurred to me. I've been meaning to tell you. You have quite a few fans in my sphere of Twitter because in our interactions when we're talking about Deep Space Nine or whatever, on Twitter main, I'll have people DM me and go, "Wow, you really do know everybody."
I'm that popular?
So they're fans of yours.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, yeah, you should listen to the Vincent Charles Project.
What do you mean?
Man, I've come a long way since I was really unpopular in grade school.
What do you mean? Are you that popular? Have you not seen your own YouTube channel numbers? I have channel numbers.
I mean, there's always people who do better. I'm just a humble little YouTube channel.
Yeah, but see,
You're
that's
like 2 and 3K at a time, woman. I have YouTube channel envy.
yeah. There's a
Hey, I have YouTube channel envy too.
the best thing though is that you don't have to deal with those new Trek people. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
and the less said about that, the better. So
Yeah, and I try to, be like, hey, if that floats your boat, new Trek, that's totally fine. I don't really care for what I've seen, so I stick to the Star Trek I do like. Some people got upset with me over that.
okay, Janelle, you're being entirely too generous.
Hey,
Strange New Worlds. They had a fucking musical episode. Singing fucking Klingons.
K-pop Klingons. Yeah, I know.
You
that was
motherfuckers
K-pop
can
genius,
kiss
sir.
the darkest part of my lily white ass. Eat a dick.
That was Klingon K-pop
Go home.
genius, sir.
Just kidding. I had to get that out.
So we're coming up on 11 in the East, 8 in the West. I know we're all jazzed, but I think we got to start winding it down. Yeah, I know. I'm going to start going through final thoughts here. You know what? Let's start with the remaining lead, Aggie.
Yo. What up?
How you
Yo, 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 yo.
I do well.
Final thoughts on tonight.
Final thoughts and pimp your shit.
Okay, so I had a wonderful time. I honestly did not know how many lines I had until I printed the whole thing. I was like, holy shit.
You printed yours? We could have done that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I couldn't print from my phone. I had to print from the laptop, so I had to download it on the laptop, and then they gave me the option to print.
I used to print mine, and then I found out he was using Dropbox. I'm like, oh, thank God. And I just brought it up on my phone.
I'm really old fashioned. I couldn't have too many tabs open. I was like, no,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta have it in my hands, So
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But as far as tonight's production went, it was so much fun. Jeff, you out of the park. It was awesome. And
It was really fun.
thank you so much for actually considering me for that part. I really do appreciate it.
So how good are you at being Toto?
How good am I being a Toto?
I
mean,
I'll audition for Toto.
Well, the thing was, we did talk about this when we did the Wizard of Oz production in high school. I ended up doing like 5 voices. I was the witch, admittedly. They picked me because of my looks, but let's not go into that. But I actually
did 4 other voices besides the witch because there were so many varied voices that needed to be done, and most of the people in the cast could not do them. So I was doing a lot of the voices too. So if you want me to do Toto,
Well,
I can figure
I mean,
it out.
I could audition for Toto too and just go bow, 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 bow.
We've toyed with
shredding
VC being a
guitars with
French
worms.
bulldog.
Do what now?
We've toyed with the idea of making Vincent do it, and he has to be a French bulldog.
Oh my God,
That
I
could
would
be
pay
interesting.
bank.
Okay,
Les rough.
Les rough.
Les bark.
Okay, let me first say that I am totally fucking down for that. And I would actually pay you guys cashy money to let me do that. So yeah.
It's okay.
You gotta wear a shirt that says "I am Toto" or "In Toto." In Toto.
Nice.
He blesses the rains down in
I
Africa.
will do that, and I will play the Dune soundtrack in the background.
Perfect.
Dude,
Les
if
Wolf.
you seriously don't work in some Toto lyrics with a French accent, I'm gonna be sad.
Toto has called a big one. Again, it is the legend.
So
Not
moving on
quite a
down
year
to-
since you went away, Rosanna. Yes. Now she's gone, and I have to say, Rosanna, yes, meet you all the way. All the way. Thank you.
I can't breathe.
Everything else is just falling into place for Oz. Everything we've got the major cast. So,
Well, speaking of voices nobody else can do, Aggie needs to do all the Lollipop Guild parts. Just
We
No, she needs to do she needs to do the Lollipop Guild, but she needs to do it in Spanish.
Nice.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Aggie,
Hold up.
Me and you in German with the Lollipop Gang.
Oh, holy shit. Oh.
you know, it's funny, I was actually thinking about that this morning, and I was thinking, you know, if it's one of those things where the cast just fills in, I'm going to do a throwback to Robin Williams, one of his first stand-ups on HBO with "We represent the Philip Morris Agency."
Yes, I remember that.
that was awesome. I remember that.
We resemble but are illegally distinct from the Lollipop Guild. I had to use that in one of my videos. That was the Voyager author
Rex.
video I did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. I gotta interrupt real quick, Rex. This is being recorded.
Yeah, this is. It sounds like you want to turn evidence again. Is this being recorded?
This is going to be
I mean,
used
if it's
as
going
evidence.
live.
Yeah, this is going to be used as evidence in someone's trial. So, yeah.
So, for those of you out there who aren't familiar with it too, during the holidays, we play all of our previous plays. You will cut out the cast, the after show, but we'll play those too from time to time. So you can get our thoughts going back in the day. But going down the list, Vincent.
Sir.
How you doing?
I am absolutely capital, my man. Absolutely
As
capital.
one is. So, being the chainsaw to my Dave, any final thoughts tonight?
I had an amazing time, and like I said, I'm just happy to be part of something that has grown from a bunch of quote high schoolers doing a high school radio show to something that has, evolved into something that, well, shit, Foo's husband said it himself. I thought it was an actual show. I mean, that's as good a compliment as, that's as good a compliment as you can expect doing something like this, because we know we're not professionals. We're doing this for fun, and we're doing this to entertain people. And, hopefully they are entertained. But
Are you not entertained?
exactly. Just to hear that, it gives me a level of joy that I haven't felt in such a very long time, and I'm just very happy to be a part of it. And thank you all for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, we couldn't not have you.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. Truly. Thank you.
And we got to bring on the the king of all media, the master of KLRN, the brains behind the outfit, Rick.
Yes, present. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing? How's the
I'm
knee?
doing pretty good. Dude, I have to say, I'm gonna be honest. I was exhausted before this started. Like it's been a week for me because I wasn't feeling good at the beginning of the week, and I'm still trying to do most of my workload. And so today, I was actually kind of dreading today. Looking forward to it, but dreading it because I just didn't feel good. Now I'm like jazzed enough that I'm like, shit, I'm probably never gonna go to sleep tonight.
Yeah, because you weren't feeling good the past couple of days, and I watched you, this morning doing your show, and I'm not going to mince words, brother. You look like hammered shit. I know you weren't feeling good.
Hey, I resemble that.
You look like a turd on a dried out stretch of road, brother. Seriously. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better though, and I'm glad you're stoked up over this shit. Because shit, I still am. I don't think I'm going to bed anytime soon. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
not
me
either.
dead. It's 11:05. Wow.
Oh yeah, your future man over there. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
10 o'clock here.
It's
Yeah, he
8
lives in the
o'clock here.
You
Yeah,
people
'cause
of the
you live in
past, your ways are quaint.
Listen, I'm
Hey, can you
missing
give
my
the lotto
Barry
numbers?
Mason. I gotta go.
Oh, me TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Carol Burnett right now, but I
Oh,
gotta
that's right.
brush my
Yeah.
teeth and stuff. So
Yeah, my mom likes watching Hogan's Heroes like at about 9 o'clock, but that's
I
when I'm
am
watching
so hooked.
DS9.
I love that show. Not gonna lie.
It's sad. I don't
Aggie,
think
if
they could
you're
make
leaving a-
Hogan's Heroes anymore.
It was
No, they
tragic to know that Robert Clary, he died this
Oh,
past
yeah.
year, and he was the
Oh.
last one of the original cast to pass away.
Oh, yeah.
His life was just
Oh yeah,
amazing.
he went through
So much.
hell when he was
Yeah.
younger.
Mm.
Absolute
So-
hell.
But
Yeah.
one of the things that I loved about that show was that Werner Kempler, who played Colonel Klink, insisted that he would be in that show as long as the Nazis never won. That was
Right.
that was his thing. That was actually in his contract. The Nazis could never win.
I think
And-
he escaped the Nazis in Europe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe his family did flee. His father was
Yeah.
a world renowned conductor, and he did serve in the military as a musician. John Banner also served in the military. I believe he was a cook. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but it was. I grew up with that. That was one of the first shows that I got to watch after I learned English, and my father was a big fan. So
On
of course, you know.
TBS.
Yes, it was on TBS, the Superstation.
No. Yeah. That's we even had that out in California. That's where I watched Hogan's Heroes and Gilligan's Island and Addams Family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Aggie, were you actually leaving us really quick, or did you want me to jump to? Could I jump to Jeff before we wrap it?
Well, I'm going to say my good night. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having considered me
Hey,
for this role. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. It was a joy. Thank you.
Hey Aggie, before you run, you got anything you want to pimp?
Listen, I thought that was illegal to do in the state, but you can find
now
me at
now she's
Aggie the
worried
Bar
about
Babe
everything.
on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday nights doing the Cocktail Lounge with the Everswa Brad Slager. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday nights doing He Said, She Said with the awesome Rowdy Rick. You and I are always on Toxic Masculinity with Rick and G and Andrew. That's our second Wednesday at 8 p.m. And Jeff and I also do Spirited Books, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, first Monday of the month. So look for that right after Halloween because it's going to be lit.
And at least it won't be Chupacabra porn.
No, it will not be Chupacabra porn. Oh my God, that was such a horrible book. I deleted it.
Wait, it was for real?
Kindle. Yes.
Oh God, why?
Janelle, hit me
Yes,
up.
mountains of
Hit me
Bigfoot
up on
erotica.
DM.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Wait.
No.
Aggie,
Yes.
do you have a link?
I'll post a link to the book
at the KLRN chat group. Okay,
God,
proceed at your own peril. I'm just saying.
Aggie, thank you so much. You did a fantastic job
Yes,
tonight. We love you so
absolutely.
much. It was
I
great.
had one of my lines had to have some kind of Hispanic thing in it, so I had to throw that in. But
yeah.
but I had to bring up Smod
Well, for
because
the-
I'm like, where the fuck is Smod? Nobody has destroyed this planet yet, and here's Klaatu, and he's not doing anything about it. But anyway, that's
But
just a little
just
harsh.
throw back really quick. If you haven't heard the Christmas Carol, the KLRN Christmas Carol, she played Mrs. Cratchit as a Puerto Rican.
Yes.
It was
I've heard about that.
It was epic because Brad was Mr. Cratchit and he had a British accent. I had an Hispanic accent, and Jen was our kid, and she had a Southern accent. All the accents were flying everywhere.
That was good fun.
Hey, if Troy could
Good
have
night.
a vaguely British accent and her mom have an American accent,
and
her father
Absolutely.
also be American.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night.
Good night,
y'all.
Aggie. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, Aggie.
Yeah. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.
Good night. Jeff.
Oh, what do you want? Like, I'm drinking.
What
Leave me alone.
variant is it?
What do you want?
Sorry, what was that, Orty?
I said, what variant is it?
39th. Or I'm sorry, wait a minute. 39th, my lord.
Final thoughts tonight?
What's up?
Final thoughts?
He said, "Your final thoughts on the evening."
Thank you for the inebriated translation. I appreciate that.
That's why I'm here.
You know, I love, and I'm sorry, this may sound a little selfish, manoramish here, Tuesday night. I love being a part of seeing people elevate and being able to present something where you can really see people shine. Tonight, BZ and Janelle
Hmm.
freaking killed it.
Oh,
You know,
thank you.
and there have been a few moments during these 6 plays where I've sat back and gone, holy fuck, how do we know these people? And one of the individuals, I mean, yeah, it's easy to say, you know, the normal Rick, Aggie, you know, VC, Mickey, but Dave with his voices, you know, Sarah when she came on the scene with her My Cousin Vinny New York accent. When you see people that you're friends with and like get a chance to shine, there isn't very rarely do you get to see that kind of holy crap moment. And part of the joy, especially doing all the stuff I do behind the scenes to get this up and running, is seeing people take those moments and shine. I mean, even Fu, like tonight with her gender bending Bobby, was so natural and hilarious that you just want to sit back and go,
damn
yeah, that you just, it's that moment when you realize you're helping facilitate a platform where people can shine, and
You know,
you just you get to sit back and enjoy it.
You know, to your point, it's like during Alice, when Sarah was doing Alice with a Southern accent, and then she had tech difficulties, and Jen stepped in doing her normal voice, and nobody noticed.
Yes.
So, I mean, that says a lot about both. You know, that
Yes.
Sarah's Southern accent was so good that
it sounded like
Deep in the heart
Jen.
of Texas steps right in, and I was like, wait, that's Jen. You know, I'm looking at
Yes.
the board on who's talking at the moment.
Yeah, because I can see everyone who's talking at given moment, and I had to do a double take, going, "Wait a minute, that's Jen. What the fuck?" You know, but it's now. Granted, we've done this. God, this is our second play this year. Can you believe that? We've done
I know,
2
it's
again in a year
sure.
with the
Yeah.
potential of a third. Just being part of a group like this who, for lack of better terms, don't give a fuck. That we don't prep for this. We don't. I mean, outside of the hours and hours and hours I spend on it,
The
but we
technical
don't.
side.
Yeah, we don't prep. Yeah, people were asking an hour before show, "Where's the script?"
Right.
You know, and it's funny because old me would have freaked the fuck out seeing Cranky mentioned before the show, going, "Hey, where's the script again?"
Right.
And then 20 minutes before the show, "Oh, wait a minute, what's my lines? Where what characters am I playing again?" Years ago, that would have freaked me out. Nowadays, when we're doing this play, I'm sitting there going, "Oh, this is going to be golden. This is going to be awesome."
Yeah.
So
They're gonna be flying.
yeah, you know, and forgive me, Janelle, and I'll talk with BZ as well. Seeing the newbies jitters beforehand, the I'm sorry, I'm going to call you out a little bit here, Janelle, but understand this is coming from a place of love, not anything negative, because
It was horrible, wasn't it?
Everyone's been here. And you saw it with Laura tonight as well. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do here? What do I do here? What am I need to do here? Oh my God, what should I do here? And then the play starts and you just fall into it. And seeing that maturation of pre-show and pre-show discussions to when the live button hits. Oh, it's so fucking awesome. You really get to see people shine and you get to see their enjoyment when you know they have shined brightly. And you, BZ, Laura, all did that tonight, and I was highly impressed.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always impressed with our freshmen. You know, we had Amy, when Dave was a freshman, and you know, as we brought everybody into this over the years, it's just been everybody just clicks right into it. I mean, yeah, we're all freaked out right before it goes live, and even you know when you're doing the cold read or it's a Farmer Wilman spot at the beginning or whatever, it's just, I mean, we've all got those butterflies, but you know, it's like I have to think back to War of the Worlds and think of what it was like, what it's got to be like for the freshmen, and nobody's ever done a bad job. Everybody has shined.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like we have such a rich cast to pull from. We actually have a hard time going, who is going to, because anybody can play almost any role.
Yes.
You know, you know, we have some criteria on who gets leads. But after doing these, we're so confident in anybody that, you know, it's like, I know I can plug Fu in as Bobby. I know that I can plug, you know.
And like tonight, Rick was done by, oh my God, what were you done by page 6?
Yep.
So we keep that in mind, and when we go to the next play, we're like, okay, well, you know, Rick has a small part here. Let's give him a bigger part here. Oh, by the way, you know, Aggie was a lead this time. Let's give her a couple minor roles this time so she can sit back and enjoy it and not stress about having, you know, 100 lines to read throughout the play.
Right. It's the rotation.
We are very aware of that. And Ordy is such a tremendous help corralling the cast of cats that we have and figuring out, okay, who's going to be able to do the play, who's going to make it. And then we'll sit down and discuss, okay, who do you envision playing this role? Like for tonight's play, when we started going, okay, who's Klaatu? And we both practically typed at the same time, oh, Mickey is Klaatu. You know, so we have those moments where you're like, okay, personality, like the last Christmas play, there was no doubt I was playing Santa Claus.
Right.
You know,
so
yes. So, and I'm old and well, but you know, it's one of those things where sometimes roles come across, like Alice in Wonderland this spring. When it first dawned on me who we were going to cast, I had no clue. And then Sarah burst onto the scene with her New York accent, and I told Ordy, I will not do this play if Sarah is not Alice.
Well, it's funny is that actually went back to when we first started talking about doing Alice right after Christmas Carol. I was hitting Mickey up about it because you and we've had that script ready more or less for 3 years before we did.
Yes.
And it was Sarah's Alice, figure the rest out.
Mm-hmm.
Fu is the Red Queen. If she can do it, figure the rest out. And that's and it's we look at that. It's like you've already figured out who's gonna play what. I mean, at least of the majors.
Yeah,
And,
except for the big one.
We haven't figured out Dorothy, but it's and it's like when we're looking at it too, it's like when we were talking about Aggie for Helen tonight. It's like, well, she's never had a lead, a female lead, and we were talking about that. I said, but hang on, in Alice, she was narrator 1, I was narrator 2, and both of us had more lines than everybody except for
Alice. Yes.
Oh, wow. And this one, I wasn't even going to be narrator. Brad was going to be narrator, but he suddenly.
And I need to interrupt you real quick, Orty. Yeah, Brad was supposed to be narrator, and unfortunately, due to family events, he had to cancel. And I want to thank Orty for stepping up and taking the narrator. I know we talked about it, like, hey, if so and so can't do this role, who do we get? So we do plan for this kind of thing, but it's kind of loosey goosey. Let's see how it rolls. And it is. There are people that we see in roles. By the way, Rick, how's your singing voice again? For plays where we're like, okay, yeah, this person here, and yes, I have a very specific role for Rick because I want him to say one line in the next play. That's it.
See,
there's one line I want him to say that I want to hear. That's why he's being cast in that role.
Now I'm actually getting a little nervous.
You should. So, it's always.
Just remember, he has a pistol.
I'm in Vermont. He can't hit me.
You think?
I'll just dodge to the left and right rapidly. So anyway,
serpentine.
Serpentine, Babu, serpentine.
But yeah, it is that whole correlation of we did this in 3 weeks. We were not going to do a Halloween play.
No.
It was legitimately when Rick was gifted a gold check for the channel. When Orty brought it up to me, I'm like, oh shit, we got to do it now.
Yeah, we have to.
That was the only reason we're doing this play. It was throwing together all of this in 3 weeks. And I kind of looked at him and said, yeah, we're not going to do this again. Let's figure out a plan going forward to what we can and can't do.
Right. When you give Jeff, when you let Jeff off the chain to form a plan, I think we've got plays locked in until 2036.
Oh, geez.
I was about to say, yeah.
Hey, I'm waiting on that Casablanca one.
Well, you know what? Actually, if you think about it, the summer play, 2026, 2033.
Yeah.
And the year was 25. Oh, wait, sorry.
So
don't
when my
forget to
final
join us
thoughts
for our. Go ahead. Rick.
My final thoughts for the night are, damn, I am blessed to have such great friends and talented people in my orbit and who I orbit that I have so much fun with all of you. And that's all, everybody out there listening to, everybody who interacts with me, you guys are all just, you keep me laughing all day long. But these productions, we joke about it, especially like the Green Room of Vincent Charles project. Like, oh God, we got to do that as a play. And, it's
doing the musical.
Doing the musical. Christmas in Casablanca. What else were we gonna do? Simpsons on Ice, I think.
Simpsons on Ice, yeah.
Hey, Malibu Stacy the musical.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna leak a little bit of information of plays that are on the list but have never been slotted to do. Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got Treasure Island on deck. We've got Sleepy Hollow on deck.
Yes.
In fact, that one, Jeff did the artwork and the script for that.
Script's all ready.
2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, that's ready to go. We could have plugged that one in,
And of
but
course,
it's
the
pretty. It's Go ahead.
the titan of the list. How green was my valley? I can't wait to do that one.
Well, you should trim that occasionally.
You've just taken the first step.
Jesus.
So, just wrapping it up. And Jeff, you let me help you out on this stuff too, and be the cast wrangler and everything. It's too much fun. I love doing all of these. Like Vincent and I always talk about, I am shit in peach pits until the second it goes live, and then I can't afford that. And but still, it's always there. Just
No, it's not like it's like any performance. Whether you're doing live radio, whether you're doing a podcast, whether you're doing work on the stage, once the light goes on, the fear goes away.
Yeah.
And you do the job. And it's that simple. And people out there listening who have done it, who have performed in one manner or another, they know. And they're thinking to themselves, yep, goddamn right, same thing. Yeah, it's happened to me. And, they can relate to it. So, yeah, fear is natural. It's just...
Yeah.
I must not
punch
fear.
it
Fear
through
is
it.
the mind killer.
Exactly. The litany against fear. Once the light goes on, your hand is in the box,
Put your hand on the live button.
Yeah, and the one thing, with KLRN at large, yeah, I mean, we're doing live, we're grab ass, but every one of, and this is why I'm honored to work with all of you too, all are professional in the fact, and I think that, it's in that, yeah, we don't have professional equipment. No, we don't have professional timing and everything. We don't have full scripts written except for Jeff and Rick. But what we do have is the work ethic to always be there and be on. And to be honest, when we're not.
Excuse me, who's been writing the juxtaposition scripts lately, sir?
Well, okay, but yeah.
So yeah, it's not just me and Jeff anymore. Welcome to the family.
I know, I understand, but
previously,
and that's something else you've given me the run with it on. It's doing this whole month on Jux of cryptids. Doing all the scripts for those. That's just been too much fun. Oh fuck! I just realized it's Friday. I got to put a script together for tomorrow night.
Yes, you do.
I don't care if Monday's blue.
At least the music is ready.
Yeah, the music's ready. I've got the outline.
Just give ChatGPT a couple of prompts. It'll spit out a script for you.
Yeah.
It's not quite that easy.
Yeah.
I wish.
It
takes
it takes some wrangling. But that's enough about me being all Malden and shit. Okay, going through the list. Janelle, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, on the YouTubes, and on Instagram if that's your thing. It's just at Janelle Waz. Definitely check out my YouTube channel. I talk about Star Trek, video games, and whatever else I feel like talking about. I just posted a video today about the new Star Trek Voyager game demo. Had some mixed thoughts about it, but plenty of jokes. And hey, if you want to throw me a couple of bucks my way on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it there as well. Totally not necessary, but always appreciated.
Oh, thank you so much, Janelle. It was a blast. I'm so happy you agreed to join us.
Oh, thanks for asking.
Absolutely.
Just my
Mr.
agent will talk to
Charles.
your agent.
Yeah,
sure.
make sure to get that rider over to us where your makeup chair needs to be heated.
Yeah,
at
your attendance at Christmas is expected. So yeah.
Yes. Even if it is a member of the Philip Morris Agency. Mr. Charles, I presume.
You presume correctly, sir.
Yes. Where can
You
people
may
find
me? You can find me at YesThatVCharles on X/Twitter/TwitX, whatever you want to call it. Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on the Vincent Charles Project with you and with Janelle and with Jeff and with the other occasional guest that wants to show up and talk about whatever they want to talk about. And you can also find me Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on Manorama, again with you and assorted other guests. And other than that, I'm open for invitations on any television show, or excuse me, any podcast. What am I saying? Because I'm watching TV as I do this. I like to multitask. But other than that, yeah. Ordy, where can we find you?
No, fantastic. And it's always just such a joy to work with you, Vincent. I mean, on VCP, Manorama, these, just like I said, you are the change on my day.
It's horrifying. We are identical cousins connected by the spine.
It's so
But
weird.
they're
Right?
cousins.
Are we sure it's the spine?
Identical cousins.
Are we sure it's the spine?
A genealogist could lose his mind because they're cousins and they're connected by that spine.
Vincent loves the minuet.
Calais Rouge and Crepe Suzette. Yeah, oh God. But Ordy likes to rock and roll. Hot dogs make him lose control. What a wild duet. My God, that song just came flooding
I
back.
hate you for putting that in my head right before we wrap this. You're terrible. Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Derailed.
My brother, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me pretty much 7 days a week around here somewhere. Tuesday through Friday, I do the Rick Robinson Show starting at 10 a.m. Saturday night, I'll be on with you as we continue our cryptid deep dive for Juxtober on juxtaposition. Sunday night, I'll be doing King and Country. That'll be 10 p.m. Eastern. Monday night, America Off the Rails, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday night, hanging around with the Manorama panel, including you, VC, and usually some random Canadians. And then Wednesday night, full boat. Thursday night, back with Jen and Rick. Friday night, back with He Said, She Said. I think that's most of it. You can also find me at RowdyRick73. You can follow along with the network at KLRN Radio. I also contribute to Twitchy.com, MisfitsPolitics.com, TheLoftusParty.com, and I produce the Loftus Party podcast, which usually drops on Tuesdays.
And on Saturday, you can watch him have his nervous breakdown.
That's every day. That's every day.
Okay. Now, in your music education, I'm going to hit you with Black Flag Nervous Breakdown.
Nice.
Jeff, the producer, the man, the myth, the legend, the technical genius of KLRN, the one who gives us all of our music, all of our artwork, and all of our jocularity. Where can people find you, brother?
Over on X at A Cosmic Bard. And before I talk about my shows, I would kick myself if I did not promote myself. Not only can you find the music from the intermission tonight on your favorite music streaming service, my album debut dropped tonight. You can find that also every streaming service at A Cosmic Bard. It's an 11-song album that details I think, an interesting story that hopefully the duality people will pick up on. You can find me Sunday night on ITC, where I will be joining the Cryptid Fun. I will be talking about the Republic of Monsters and how America has made its own cryptid monsters to join the lore and the understanding of why they did it. And other than that,
about Democrats? Oh, wait,
yes. Other than that, you never know. I might pop up on Manorama on Tuesday. I'll be on Vincent Charles' program, and you'll find me elsewhere. But thank you.
Well, I guess that leaves me. You can find me as Ordnance Packard on Twitter. Surprisingly, still, I know it's weird, right? This has been quite the run with that. You can find me tomorrow night on Juxtaposition as we do week 4 of our cryptids. We'll be talking hominids. That'll be with Rick at 10 in the east, 7 in the west. Sunday, you can find me on the Vincent Charles Experience Project. Jesus, with a K. We got to talk about the experience earlier, and that's always in my head. Vincent Charles Project with Vincent Charles, Jeff, Janelle Laws, and whoever he brings along on his cavalcade of excellence. You can find me Tuesday on Manorama with Rick and Vincent and Jeff sometimes, and like I said, some random Canadian. Wednesday, you can find me on Rick and Ordy with Rick, And Thursday, you can find me on the Culture Shift with Brad Slager as we take our deep dive into the entertainment business industry. But so I guess that's the show tonight, everybody. Jeff, I didn't know if you